WFLA Now will begin momentarily. WFLA Now will begin momentarily. Live on WFLA Now, this is Hey JB. Here's JB Biunno.
Grab your tickets as the drawing for the largest Powerball jackpot ever at $1.9 billion is officially less than an hour away. It's perhaps the most anticipated lottery drawing ever. So we're live to discuss it in the Stream Center, have a little bit of fun, channel some winning energy, you guys. I'm joined here by Justin Shecker, Libby Dean of WFLA News Channel 8. Hello, and a night edition of WFLA Now. And hey, JB, good night to all of you, or perhaps good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. Let's bring in our guests. JB here with you live on the left side of your screen. Libby Dean, our Tallahassee Capitol Bureau correspondent, who's with us in Tampa for election week, but she just couldn't resist being part of this stream. And Justin Shecker. Let me introduce these two in completely different respects, okay? Because this is fun. Justin is going to be able to talk a little bit about the lottery tonight because it's his story, of course, on WFLA News Channel 8 tonight. So, Justin, I look forward to picking your brain a little bit. And as you've done a little bit of research on the Powerball $1.9 billion jackpot, Libby Dean, meanwhile, has never played the lottery in her life. We just need to get Libby. We have to get that out of the way.
This is a first.
So let's show our tickets. We have tickets here. You know, you're not showing the numbers, but we bought our tickets. All right.
Yeah.
We're in this with you guys. We're channeling some winning energy. If one of the three of us don't win, we want somebody on this live stream.
Right.
To win.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we're going for
Only
here.
if they give us some of it.
But Libby, if you win, it is the most ultimate grand version of beginner's luck I've ever heard in my entire life.
Knowing my luck, we might be out of luck.
Okay,
To be completely honest.
you have no chance.
I mean, I won't say that until we actually see the numbers. That's like the journalist in me. But yeah, I'm not feeling hopeful.
The odds: 1 in 292,201,338. Justin, are you that one? Are you that one person that's gonna win this thing?
I'm hopeful, man. I mean, I got my 3 tickets for tonight, so I got 3 chances. We did learn over the weekend, JB, $1 million ticket was sold right here in Hillsborough County at a Publix down at Apollo Beach. So for some of my reporting today, I went down there. I'll tell you, it was a long line at the checkout. People feeling that lightning might strike twice. We saw a lot of people going in and out of that Publix buying their tickets. So we know Florida, there's been plenty of winners here in the past. If not that big jackpot, maybe, hey, another $1 million tickets in one of our hands here in the Bay Area.
And you know what? Florida is a very lottery-friendly state, and we're always talking about winners. I don't know what it is in the water here, or if it's just maybe a little bit of home field advantage. Because fun fact, Libby, the numbers, the Powerball numbers, are being drawn tonight in Tallahassee.
So what's she doing here? She should be in Tallahassee.
Yeah, you should be in Tallahassee
Wow,
tonight.
the
Why
one
aren't you there?
thing happens in Tallahassee while I'm out of town.
Yeah.
The one thing.
Yeah, she's usually, folks, in Tallahassee covering Governor Ron DeSantis and all of our, of course, state legislators in Tallahassee, the state capital here in Florida. But she's with us tonight because of election night tomorrow. But ahead of election night, guys, Justin, this is the story everyone's talking about. Everyone's talking about the Powerball, and everyone's
no
hoping.
storm barreling down on Florida's East Coast, some gubernatorial race, but everyone's talking about the Powerball. But I will tell you this, JB, I've covered this a number of times. You know, this has been rolling over since early August. And I always ask people, what would you do with all the money? And it's amazing to see people talk about the generosity first, how they give back. But I got the answer today from 2 people. If they were to win, they go hide out on an island where nobody knew where they were. So people can be dreaming what they do with the money, but it's nice to hear from some of these hopeful players how they would look to give some of the money back to support charities, help their families out. And again, we can all dream what we do with 929 million something the cash option. So it's a lot of cash there.
We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be we're going to be asking our commenters, and we are going to be interacting with our commenters across Facebook Live, and I'll bring Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter, I believe as well. Let's go to this comment from Tony. Hey JB, I'm going to be a winner from North Dakota. Hold on, and wait, there it is. There's Tony. Going to be a winner from North Dakota, and this is the type of energy I want to see in our comment section. Really hoping somebody needs to win this. Somebody needs to win this jackpot, you guys, because it's every time that obviously it doesn't win, there isn't a winner. It just swells larger and larger, and that's how we've gotten to this $1.9 billion. So the lump sum payment, Justin, I don't know if you have it in front of you. I think it's
$929.1 million.
$929 million.
Well, we were joking before though, because the IRS would come check in, so it'd be 24% off for taxes, but that's still over $700 million, excuse me, if you won. But the IRS would be coming for you if you were to take home that jackpot prize.
So I'm going to ask in our comment section what you would do between the 2 options, the annuity option or the lump sum option. I'm going to ask this in a poll. But before I do, I buried the lead here. Let me explain why we're live and what this is going to look like over the next 45 plus minutes. We are going to be able to share the numbers with you, the winning numbers after, of course, they are drawn. The drawing, of course, that happens right here in the Sunshine State, the state of Florida. However, due to media restrictions, the actual drawing itself, we cannot put that on live stream. There are protections in place for that particular production. And so we can't share the number, share the drawing itself. But as the numbers are drawn and as the numbers are posted and they become official, we will have that here live on your screen. And in fact, there's the countdown, about 47 minutes away until the numbers are officially posted. So that will be at approximately the top of the hour. But I'm going to ask in our poll whether or not you would choose the lump sum option or the annuity option. Do either of you want to take a stab at this while I get the poll going? Because this is something that comes up all the time with people. Which one you would pick, Justin?
I haven't got that far, JB. I mean, I'd probably
You've been doing this all day.
I'd take the cash option. I'd like to take it, have my winnings, pay off my taxes, and start spreading the wealth to my family and friends and everyone. So I would take that lump sum, that $929.1 million.
I mean, I think I would do the same just because I would be, $929 million richer. I don't know. I don't think that would be what I would be thinking about, to be completely honest. It would be more.
Guys, this is the first one of the decisions that you make. Where there's going to be a lot of decisions, of course, that we're going to talk about if you were to win, $1.9 billion. But let me explain how it works. So you select either the lump sum option. Libby, you've never played lottery before, so I'm explaining this to you.
Okay.
The lump sum option.
I'm sure the viewers feel the same way. Some of them. There has to be another me in the crowd.
Yeah, they're right. Is there another Libby out there who's never played Powerball or never played lottery before in their lives? There's a lot of folks. I know a lot of folks that have never played lottery, and quite frankly, I'm one of the people who only plays when it's a news story. That's
when it's over $1 billion jackpot.
Right.
Then
it's a news story, and
story.
then I go to the store, I get my ticket. All right. So here's the deal with lump sum. If you choose lump sum, you do not get the entirety of the 1.9 billion. You get a large portion of it. It's a little bit less than 50%. It's 929.1 million. Or you can collect the entirety of it, the entirety of the 1.9 billion, but it's in the annuity option, which is collecting 30 payments over a 29-year period. But here's something I didn't know up until recently about the annuity option, you guys. Yeah. So you would think that it's split into 30ths, right? Like you get a 30th of that every, over the 29-year period. That's not how it works. Each chunk gets 5% larger. So your very first payment, which I think would be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 25 to 35 million, depending on taxes, something in that range. It's a lot of numbers here on this on this stream that we could break down.
Especially for us journalists handling these big numbers, not our forte.
It wasn't we're doing our best.
We can round up.
But when you look at the 30 payments over the 29-year period, the smallest one is first. The second smallest one is second. It's on and on and on and on. So the largest payment is at the very end. And who knows? Look, life is short. Life is short. You just don't know. So okay, now that I've explained it, Liv, if you could choose between one of the two, and I'll ask our commenters here to let us know.
The impulsive side of me is like, just give me all of it now. But then I'm like, oh, it's like when you invest, you just have to wait. But I'm not very patient, so I don't know how that would go for me.
Lump sum again, Justin. I'm going to give you one more time to.
I'd probably still take the cash option.
Yeah.
You look at. I talk about helping family out. Maybe some older relatives, people want to help out, and just have that money now and be able to start investing it and spreading the wealth amongst those you care about.
Let's see here. We've got some commenters joining us, and let's see if we can get some of these comments aren't loading up on screen, but we're going to fix that, you guys. Just stand by here for a second because that's why. We had one thing turned off where I could not display our comments, so we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that. Here it is. Jesus Roman. Hold on, Jesus. There you are. He would choose the lump sum. He would help schools and cultural projects in my island of Puerto Rico. How about that? Puerto Rico, some representation in our comment section. I love it. What would you guys do for your hometown? Let's give some shout outs for some hometowns, by the way. Justin, Libby, where are you guys from?
Silver Spring, Maryland, outside of our nation's capital, Montgomery County. And Libby, where you're from?
I am from Houston, Texas. I don't know what I would do for them. We have a lot of
Are you an Astros fan?
I'm not.
Good.
I honestly don't follow sports that much, just like the lottery, apparently. But let me think about that. What I would do I'm actually from a smaller town. It's called Friendswood. That's so cliche. I know it's so cliche. Don't laugh.
Yeah, no, I'm trying not to. That's why I'm off camera.
I think I'd look to, probably something, youth oriented. I am a big sports fan, so maybe something involving, youth for kids in, the DC area there, or even here in Tampa, my new adopted home. So maybe something to give back, sporting options for kids, investing in fields or gyms and stuff like that. That's something I would love to give back to the next generation if I had a couple $100 million sitting around, JB. I think that'll be my community project.
We're going to start to ask some questions of our YouTube live audience, but I loved it. So the Fat Jedi says, #HeyJB, may the force be with you guys.
I love it.
To all of our commenters, may the force be with all of you. How many people are joining us on YouTube Live? We've got about 1,500 people joining us on YouTube Live. We will be sharing the numbers as they are drawn or when they are drawn at the top of the hour. So that's why the countdown you can see is about 41 minutes away. So we're going to do a series of questions here. And we're going to start with question number 1. I'm going to pose it to the two of you. Okay. We're going to do this in tiers. All right. This is part of the fun. In tiers. What is the practical thing that you would do? The most practical thing that you would do with your winnings after, let's say you have the winning ticket in your hand, you guys. Let's say you have it. What is the most practical thing that you would do, like the common sense?
Pay off any debt.
Okay.
Right? That's the practical thing,
Yeah.
right? Pay off any debt.
Talk to someone who knows what to do.
Call a
with the
financial
money.
advisor.
Yeah.
That's good, Libby.
I think that would be my first move. Those would be the most important things. I think we covered it.
So I'm going to put this up on our screen, and
Those
there
were
it is.
very responsible answers.
Right.
No.
Right.
We're going to get more and more ridiculous. But let's just get the practical things out of the way.
Or I'll get into non-practical.
No, we're going to get non-practical. We're going to
we'll
get
get
non-practical.
to those next.
We're going to absolutely.
Justin's jumping at the bit. He's like, please let me be non-practical right now.
So buying my dream, well, no, that's not practical. Buying a dream house isn't practical. I would, yes, pay off all debts, pay off my car. I wouldn't quit my job. Would you guys quit your job? I wouldn't quit my job.
No.
I don't think I would either.
No.
No. I think when you Google top things to do after you win the Powerball or after you win a jackpot lottery, or lottery jackpot, do not quit your job. It's the number one thing they tell you not to do, because it's considered a massive indicator that you have just won the lottery, and it's just not a wise decision. Maybe down the road at some point, but okay, so practical answers. Jamie says, #KGB, fill up my fridge with groceries, Because dang, those things are expensive nowadays. It's very true.
True, Jamie. True.
Yes, yeah. No, you're talking the truth. Inflation stinks. Nobody wants to pay what they are paying right now for eggs and milk and all the things that we're paying a little bit more for. What else?
And rent, the rent is too darn high too. So
nice adjustment there.
Yeah, I gotta watch what I say on the hot mic. No, but I mean, look, maybe I've always been a renter, so maybe to buy a house, buy some property, settle down, JB, that would be probably number 2 on my list after paying off the debts.
What about, and we'll keep this in the realm of practical. What are some charities you would obviously give back, right? I think anybody would. If you won the lottery and you didn't do something charitable, you're just a I can't say the word on stream, I'll get in trouble, but like where I want to go with it. You're I'll say that's a low life thing to do. Like if you win the lottery, you're obligated by just the cosmic forces of the universe to do something good. So what would something
I think an animal shelter, but if I had to do something like human, maybe like domestic violence, like kind of something of that sort is what I would.
That's something our commenters talk about all the time.
The women's shelter of some sort.
That's a great answer. What about you, Justin?
Maybe an organization like Feeding Tampa Bay. I know we're obviously very involved here at Channel 8. We know given the cost of food prices, people are really feeling the pinch, at the grocery store. So Feeding Tampa Bay, and then other also causes close to my heart, supporting cancer research, whether supporting Moffitt, some of the national ones that we've all been touched by people we've lost to cancer. So looking to give some of the money back to some cancer research and help keep fighting to find a cure, and so we can keep saving more lives.
Yeah, St. Jude's for me, no doubt. St. Jude's was probably the first one, and then anything that I could do to just end cancer. Any charitable organizations. I know Stand Up to Cancer is one. There are others out there, other groups, anything that I think would maximize the dollar to get actually closer to a cure and treatment for those out there who have cancer. So those are the serious things. This is the practical thing.
So now we get into the fun stuff, right?
Yes, but before we do, I know that you talked to some folks. We're gonna get to some fun stuff.
Well, yeah, but let's hear. Actually, I think it's a good segue because so we went out to Publix in Apollo Beach today because there was a long line there. People showing up hoping to test their luck at the same store that sold the $1 million ticket. As you're about to hear, some of these hopeful Powerball winners, they're looking to pay it forward too.
No, I don't normally play, but I feel like I don't want to miss out on something. Everybody wants to be a millionaire, especially nowadays.
There's a huge line in the Publix store. I snuck around the corner into the liquor store where it's much shorter.
What would you do with all that money?
Oh my gosh. I'm a realtor, so I would probably build like some affordable housing for people. I know rent is crazy these days. Just do something for my community. Like nobody needs all that money just to live, so I would help others.
I wouldn't let anyone know that I got it, but I would travel and help family and other people out.
I think I'd change a lot of lives.
How so?
There's many charities, St. Jude's, PETA, ASPCA, our veterans, our homeless. Yeah.
So you'd look to spread the wealth, spread it forward.
Absolutely. And I'd be on an island somewhere where nobody knew me.
That's awesome. Her at the end was my favorite.
It just amazed me. I've done this story several times, the build up to tonight, and the first answer, people always talk about how they want to give the money back and help out people. And whether it's family or some of those charities, it's just great to see people have that generosity in their hearts if they do walk away with this jackpot winnings.
Let's go to some more of the comments here, and you guys can let us know. Hashtags all around the screen. You can use any one of these hashtags. And this is funny. Made in Tampa. Hashtag KJB. I would try to move the Rays to Tampa.
Does that include building a ballpark in Ybor City so they actually have a place to play?
There you go.
How much a stadium goes for these days, but
they're expensive. But you could probably
pull it off with the. I hear the Commanders might be for sale too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you want to get in on trying to buy the Commanders. Caitlin, hashtag KJB. I would definitely start up a business and help around the world. I would love to know. What exactly that means. Like what kind of business. But I would imagine that would be feeding people, providing people with shelter, doing things that you could to help out the little guy. This is a good one. Guffey says hashtag KJB. Help people that need help after Hurricane Ian. It's a great,
good one. Yeah.
Great response. And all right, so we're gonna transition now
To the fun stuff.
to the fun stuff. And here we go. All right.
Dun, dun,
So this is
dun.
question number 2. There's 3 tiers of this, okay?
Okay.
This is question number 2, and there's a key word here that I would like to spotlight. Question number 2 is on your screen, and it's in the YouTube live comment section. Hashtag. No, it's not a hashtag. Just what is something luxurious you would spend the jackpot on? Luxurious. Now we're getting luxury now. There's going to be a higher tier than this.
Oh,
but this
oh,
is
there
now
is.
mid tier.
What's
Now,
more? What's more like
you'll
high
see.
than
You'll see.
luxurious?
You'll see. But like luxurious.
Okay.
Something.
So I've been thinking about this.
Oh, you have.
I have, because I was asking some of my friends like what they would do if they won it, and honestly, not a lot of them are participating, but I wanted to know what they had to say. I decided that I would buy a private jet. It's so
A
basic. It's so
private
basic.
jet.
Yeah, because I could travel, but then it's like the maintenance of it would get really expensive.
See, I go the we're here in. I got to get a yacht. I mean, we're
Yeah,
here in
I
Tampa
can't drive a
Bay.
boat.
I mean, I can't either. But I mean, we got boat parades like left and right for championships and whatnot. I mean, I got to get a yacht, JB. Right? I mean,
That's where I was going. I was going with a yacht.
Yacht.
But Air Force Libby sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good.
You don't want me flying that plane though. We
If
need
you
the
win
pilot.
and you get a, where are we going? We're gonna
Ooh,
not Tallahassee, right?
honestly, there's
not.
like no flights out of Tallahassee. It would become so relevant.
She come visit us in Tampa more. She go
Yes.
back
There
and
you
forth
go.
Tampa.
Yes, I could be like more back and forth, getting more time here.
Here comes Libby coming in for her assignment in her private jet, landing in Tampa from Tallahassee.
Oh my gosh. I get this, and I'm driving back. Instead, I'll be flying if I win. Like I don't have to take the car back.
I got to say one other thing on my list. Taylor Swift's coming to town for 2 shows.
I'm soloing you.
You're soloing me on this?
Yeah.
Well, I know my girlfriend's watching. She wants those Taylor Swift tickets. So the Taylor Swift tickets will be the top of the list if we are to win tonight. So I know she's watching. But yeah, so we'll get the yacht. We'll go see Taylor Swift, and then maybe
On the yacht. I'm just kidding.
if she joined it, for private performance. But
You could get a solo show with Taylor Swift
for that money, I mean,
would
who
imagine.
knows? Yeah. You know who to call, JB?
Yeah, no, right? Right?
You have some Swifties you
Guys,
can just call up.
Yeah, no. Not my thing, you guys. But okay, let's get to some of a lot of luxurious responses in our comment section.
The yacht, the
Nick
jets.
Rose, hashtag HJB, I would buy an RV and a jet. All right, but going by air and by ground. Lissy, hashtag HJB, buying a house here in the Bay Area, I think is a luxury now. So buy a house. Yeah, look. Hey, that
Fair.
Tom Brady house, can we buy it before they knock it
Before they
down?
knock
Are they knocking it down?
They're
Yeah, did you hear about
supposed to,
that?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I don't. You know me, sports.
Yeah, no,
once
but
again,
it-
just like the
But that's
lottery.
real estate. Davis,
Yeah.
prime real estate. Davis
It's a
Allen's.
cool looking house, though.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Wow, Clown says, hashtag KGB, I would go back to college and try to get myself a PhD. I consider a PhD degree to be luxurious.
I love that.
Wow, that's not what I was expecting when I asked this question.
I mean, degrees are expensive.
They
like-
are. But putting doctor in front of your name and being able to help others, that's
And you won the lottery. Dang.
That's
triple
right.
threat.
A lot.
Oh, see, we're getting bigger now. We're getting bigger. I like this answer from Made in Tampa. Hashtag KJB, a home in every state. Oh, my goodness. You could buy a home in every state.
Could you?
I think you could.
Maybe like median.
No, you absolutely could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not mansions in
$700
every
million.
state.
Yeah, you probably.
This
Yeah.
inflation? I'm just kidding. I don't know.
You could buy a home in every state. That's a good one. That's a good one. I was not.
I wouldn't stick to the States personally.
Oh, go abroad.
Yeah.
What country? Where would you?
I always want to go to New Zealand, but I don't know if I would want a house there. You know?
Jesus, another Jesus joining us. Hashtag KJB. I would build a luxurious skyscraper and name it after my self tower. So the Jesus Tower, the Jesus skyscraper.
It kind of fits. Like,
Jesus, if you win, can I have a loft or a
The
spot?
the JB Lounge.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love that. That is a fun idea.
Yeah.
Have a skyscraper, the Shecker skyscraper.
oh, that's
Yeah, you like
too.
that,
Names,
Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
Y'all could like collab. Jesus. I don't know.
All right, let's get to now the number 3 question that we're going to ask on this stream.
More than luxurious.
What is the most ridiculous thing you would buy if you won? I mean, now we're just getting unreasonable, ridiculous, bonkers, silly at this point. That is the next question.
I mean, I mentioned the Commanders might be for sale. I wouldn't want to buy them, but dude, buy like a sports franchise,
Buying
right?
a sports franchise.
Right? That would be. We're not a sports fan. Wait, no, right, JB? You like that idea, right? I mean,
to be a sports owner, there are only so many in the world.
So many in the world.
I
And
saw
that's
a commenter.
great investment. You know, just get the right team, the right players.
I saw somebody earlier that said that they would want to buy the Cowboys from Jerry Jones. That would be, of course, that would be very, very difficult.
I don't think he'd give it up, no matter how much lottery you got.
Joey's not selling.
Not
Some
for
other
sale.
owners maybe. But
Okay, I actually have a different.
We need ridiculous answers.
Okay.
Like, did you really just say that? Answers of what you would do.
I have to tell you. Okay, I asked my mom what she would do if she won the lottery.
Uh-oh.
She said that she would buy world peace.
World peace.
World
Can you
peace.
buy world peace?
I don't think there's enough money you could pay off Vladimir
But
Putin for
every
world
Christmas
peace.
we're like,
No.
Mom, what do you want? Like, what do you want? She's like, just peace.
Just
I just want some
peace.
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 So what does she want to buy?
Peace
World
and quiet?
peace.
World peace.
Just world.
I don't think there's a
World
price
peace.
tag on that. We can all dream.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little ridiculous.
That's
I'm like,
out
Mom,
there.
I can't give you that for Christmas. I don't know
That
what
is
to tell
pretty
you.
ridiculous. I've seen some like crazy answers, like people would buy. I've seen like people who would buy like closets for their shoes and
yeah.
stuff like that.
That's
you know,
not
like
crazy.
that's not ridiculous
Oh,
to you.
no.
What about like a-
That's
what about like
within
a-
your wheelhouse? Is
Oh,
that what you're
yes.
saying?
What about like a
That's-
personal like
that's,
wine,
like, under luxurious.
like a personal like wine cellar, like a whole, you know, have your own,
see,
like,
okay.
wine.
Oh
Are
my
you a
gosh,
wine
like,
drinker?
what about
You're
a
wine drinker?
vineyard?
There you go.
You like buy a vineyard? Are those expensive?
Those
you
buy
could
like
buy
a
a
Napa
vineyard.
vineyard, have your own.
vineyard.
Yeah,
You could buy a
If
vineyard.
you won the Powerball, you
could
buy
probably
a
find a way to
vineyard.
buy a vineyard.
That's like
yeah.
not super
You could-
ridiculous.
You could buy
but-
it, and then you go to the store, you buy a bottle of Libby. You know, like that's how it would be.
I could
like
see
Libby in
that.
cursive on the wine
A
bottle.
big L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister graphic designer, she could like whip that up really quick.
There you go. There you go.
JB, I'm having so much fun. We have to get everything ready for our broadcast at 11. Libby, it's a pleasure to see you.
Oh, you actually
JB,
have a job?
I actually got to get on the air at 11 o'clock, and we'll have those winning numbers for you. I know JB will have them live here. You can tune into my live report about 11:10, 11:15 on News Channel 8. And very exciting day tomorrow. We got and there's an election tomorrow too. But I think tonight's all about the Powerball. So we're gonna stay focused on this. JB, it's always a pleasure to join you, my friend. And if these winning numbers are here, we'll start making those bids to become the next sports owner in America.
I like the sound of that.
And I'll have my winery and my Taylor Swift tickets, and we're good to go.
Taylor Swift, you're not watching, but if you were watching, this guy needs some tickets. Okay, that's what it comes down to. Justin, thanks a
All right,
lot.
thank you guys so much.
We'll see you tonight on WFLA. Yeah, we'll get you on exit cam. Yeah, because the walkout. There we go. Justin, everybody, you'll see him tonight on WFLA News Channel 8. Okay, more ridiculous things, Libby. Like ridiculous.
things. This is actually in my wheelhouse. I do have.
Let's go to some of our commenters and ask them. Oh wow, Nick Rose, hashtag KJB would buy the WWE and a NASCAR team and the
Yankees.
I don't know if you could pull off all three.
Wow.
I don't think that would work.
He'd be a busy guy. Girl.
Hashtag Hey Libby, I would buy a Shrek costume. I think it's silly enough. That's okay.
Silly / ridiculous. I get where you're coming from there.
Yep.
You would need like a Fiona though, somewhere in there. I don't know. Donkey.
There you go.
You need donkey.
Yep. Billy would buy a gold toilet. Now, I don't like. Look, we asked for ridiculous. We're doing this to ourselves.
They gave
so
us ridiculous.
That
but
is
like
pretty.
when you think, I guess if it's like pure gold, yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
How about this? The Millers, hashtag Hey JB, I'll buy a 200 car garage. 200 cars. That's basically a parking garage.
That's like, yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's
ridiculous.
Well, you would have to get 200 cars to fill up your 200 car garage. Here's a very interesting one. Alicia, hashtag Hey JB, a round trip to the moon.
Who is this? Jeff Bezos?
But this is actually getting closer to reality. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you can buy a ticket to space now. I mean, clearly
Yeah.
with all of these, space exploration companies that are being launched.
We should like Google how much they pay for that, because if it actually is like similar to what you would get for, Alicia's got me thinking.
Milkweed says, I would buy a part of the moon,
Ah.
like moon real estate.
So she couldn't fly to your part of the moon with her ticket.
Right. Yeah. No. So don't buy on the dark side of the moon. You want to buy on. Yeah. That's not good real estate. Let's see here. Looking for some others. Oh wow. See, Michelle is our chief YouTube moderator, our comment moderator. And see, like, this is where I'm thinking. Michelle's and I are thinking.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hiring Gordon Ramsay as her personal chef. Now, I don't know. I don't know if Gordon Ramsay is for hire at the personal chef level, but I like where Michelle is thinking.
Have you ever seen that GIF or GIF or whatever you call it of Gordon Ramsay and he's like in the kitchen and has the bread on the girl's ears?
Yes, of course I have. Yeah,
That's what I think of every time I like hear Gordon Ramsay's name.
Well, I watch Gordon Ramsay. I have tried a couple of Gordon Ramsay recipes, so this is just a great answer.
Back to the trip to the moon. It is, according to, actually, I don't know if this is like a great source, but 4.1 billion per 4-person flight. So you could, but it would be like most of your money. You could get a trip to the moon.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty wild.
That's crazy to think about.
But we're getting closer to that actually not being something that.
Yeah.
Look, we got to get back to the moon, and then of course
maybe
we have
to
to
Jupiter or
establish.
something.
Well, look, real stories. #KJB. I'd buy a planet.
Everybody, okay, I get
See,
it. It's like out of
that's
this world ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a ridiculous answer. Let's see. People are saying a part of the ocean.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Buy some ocean. But how about, just buy an island.
An island. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Imagine having your own island.
And then like your boat and your private jet to fly to your island and like a helicopter. You could just like helicopter things.
There you go. You take your private jet to your private island.
With your private helicopter.
Yes. There you go. We're starting to get.
At this point, you would need like a pilot's license.
Back to Jesus. #KJB. I would try to create the Millennium Falcon in real life. Okay.
What is that? Sorry, did I mess up?
It's okay.
Guys, forgive her. Forgive
Sorry.
her.
Sorry.
She's our political expert.
Yeah, not sports, not lottery, politics.
It's not. Yeah, this isn't sports. This is a Star Wars reference.
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay.
I have seen Star Wars, but like, it was very in and out for me.
It's okay. We forgive you.
You know what? I have watched more of Star Trek. Do you know what that is?
Yes. Libby,
Okay.
I know what Star Trek
Okay.
is.
I grew up watching that, so like, I don't know if that gives me like some points with these people, but
No, not knowing what the Millennium Falcon is it's one of those. Okay,
The sound effect, you got me.
Yeah, no, it's just
Guilty.
I'm sorry. Oh,
jail time for that one.
An island. So Caitlin is taken to the next level with your response on, or our response on an island with a water park.
That's an interesting thought. 'Cause you would think you would
I
want
would-
like this very
I would-
chill island, but you're gonna put this water park. That's a lot of construction.
Give me a mansion on an island with a big lazy river.
Yeah. You know, there's a lazy river, the shape of Texas in Houston.
Is there?
Oh yeah, it's a fun time.
Sounds fun. That sounds
That just
fun.
reminded me of that. Yeah, I think lazy river for me over a big pool.
Big pool.
Really,
Big, luxurious
really big,
pool.
ridiculous, large pool.
You could have a pool made that is like Libby, like in cursive, you know.
Just like,
Now
and then
that-
my wine, and then I've got it all. I have my vineyard on my island with my helicopter and my private jet. We are just, I think I'm maxed out. Like, I think I'm one of those lottery winners who like loses it all. You know what I'm saying?
So
Isn't that, I wonder what the
that
statistics are on that.
happens.
That's like quite,
we did a lot of research for today as far as Powerball, and when we started to look up a lot of folks who have won significant lottery prizes, not jackpots, but just prizes in general, you can win, you can hit like 5 numbers and still, I think you make, if you hit the first 5 numbers, you're still getting $1 million. I mean, look, you have to hit 5 of 5 numbers, the white balls here and then the red ball, Powerball, to get the jackpot. So you have to hit every one of the 6 numbers. However, there are people all the time who win high prizes, not even Powerball, just lottery prizes. And have been studies done, psychological studies that have been done that goes into just how difficult it is to have restraint. The key word is restraint. and not buy everything. Because when you have so much money, immediately, you don't gradually come into wealth. You just come into wealth like in a snap. Most people, as we understand it, based on these studies, fall into the habit of impulse buying because you feel like you can buy anything. And then when you think you can, you all of a sudden start to form an addiction with purchasing things, buying things, and people will burn through their winnings alarmingly quickly.
I have that addiction and I haven't even won the lottery.
Right. So like you'd be the
Yeah.
one you'd win and you'd just spend every dollar of it. Now,
I'm
look,
pretty responsible. Like I wouldn't like send it all the way to where it's like, oh, okay, she definitely was one of those. But I think I would spend a little more than I should, is what I'll say there.
it's man, I mean, look, if you win, the number one thing that they coach you to do is a whole lot of nothing at the beginning, to not do anything erratic, because anonymity is so important when it comes down to your, winning. Now, look, a lot of states will have laws where they publish your name because there has to be a level of transparency when it comes to your winnings. They have to prove that the system is working and going to the real, average Joe and Jane out there.
Mm-hmm.
However, look, it can be very, very difficult for some people to lay low after they win, and they try to teach you that, or all these articles online. What do you do after you win? Like the number one most coachable piece of advice is try not to do anything erratic, irrational at the very beginning in the opening weeks and months. That the idea is to lay low, like almost extend your current pre-lottery winning life another 6 months, and then go into, enjoying a bit of your winnings and doing something good with the money. I mean, I think
You heard it here. How to be responsible if you win.
Well, I'm not the expert. I'm quoting and giving you a sampling of what other experts have said. If you are just joining us here in WFLA Now, Libby Dean, myself. Libby Dean's here in the Stream Center. It's an occasion. She's our Tallahassee Capitol Bureau correspondent. She's usually covering politics. Ironic, of course, that she is here in Tampa with us tonight, preparing for election night tomorrow. And in Tallahassee tonight, they are drawing the Powerball numbers. 5 regular numbers, the Powerball red ball number as well. And it's about 17 minutes away. As a reminder, for those of you just joining us, the drawing itself, there are restrictions on showing the drawing, so we can't actually show you the drawing. But once it's officially posted, we will have the numbers. It's within seconds. You'll have the numbers here on your screen, and we'll all react, and we'll all look, and we'll get out our numbers,
We'll look at
and we'll look, and we'll go across line to line to line. Here's my question now. How many lines, how many numbers did everybody buy? Now, it was $2 for us per line, right? Yeah, it was. It was $2 per line. So how many, I'm asking our YouTube commenters, how many lines did everybody buy as far as numbers?
The guy in front of me, when I bought these tickets,
Yeah.
he spent like $100.
Yeah,
so he must
that's relatively common.
Wow. I had a hard time shoving over my $10.
Look, it's hard to justify these days. It's hard to justify $100 when things are so expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a lot of us like trying to make our rent payments, our car payments, have enough money for going to the grocery store and making sure that we can feed our families.
All of it.
Okay, so let's see here. Craig says $2. He spent $2. Spain says 3. Nash says 8. Marcy says 29.
Okay, specific.
Let's see here. Billy says #KJB 4 lines. If you use #KJB, I can animate it on screen. Natalie says 5 tickets plus the power play. Nick got 6. Let's see here.
That's one thing that really confused me when I showed up and there was that. Should I tell everyone about my experience of getting this ticket?
Absolutely. This is welcome to streaming. You share
Okay,
your experiences.
so I'm just gonna like fully embarrass myself right here, but I have never played the lottery. If you've been with us for a while, for the last, what have we been doing this, like 45 minutes? We have talked about how I have not played.
You're the rookie. You're the rookie.
I am the rookie, and I showed up to a Circle K, I guess like 2 hours ago now. and it was this big machine, and it was really confusing, and it had a lot of buttons, and I was like, then there was a line. That was the best part. There was a line forming behind me, and I'm staring at the screen.
Well, because now 10 o'clock is the cutoff. You have to get your ticket an hour before the drawing. So 9:59 p.m. Eastern time was the last you could get. So that's why there was a line. People clearly trying to get their final tickets.
Yeah, me and my last minuteness, nothing new. So I'm staring at the screen, and I basically just walk away. I like fake typed something and walked away because I was like, I have no idea what's going on. So, and I didn't want to pick the wrong one. And then we were like drawing, and I don't know. So I went across the street to a different gas station, which was even more crowded.
You didn't tell me that before the stream. You went to a different gas station because how nervous you were about not knowing how to buy a lottery ticket?
You would have thought I was like buying cigarettes or something, like for the first time as like an 18-year-old or something. Yeah, no, I was definitely not prepared for what I was getting myself into, which shouldn't have been that hard. I think I was just like overthinking it. And so I went to the other gas station and line there as well.
Yeah, there are going to be lines everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially in Florida. Florida is known as a very lottery-centric state. I mean, people play the lottery here. They do. And look, a lot of retirees that are like, you know what?
Might as well.
Yeah. Let's take a stab at it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably play this more now that I played it once. It's like an addiction, kind of.
Careful. We might have created a monster, guys. We might have created a monster.
TBD if I win anything.
But if you catch Libby Dean at your local gas station, will someone pull her aside and show her how to work those machines and how to play the lottery?
Or act like you don't know me because I'm already embarrassed enough. Okay?
All right. Before we are about to, in a moment, engage our Facebook Live audience. With about 9 minutes to go, we're going live on Facebook. We're going to be going live across all platforms on WFLA now. And do you have any good luck charms?
Good luck charms. I have a good luck number, but like it's actually on here at the bottom. My lucky number is 7, which I feel like is pretty basic. Okay, a lot of people's lucky numbers.
Yeah, I look for my lucky numbers too. But do you have a good luck charm?
Good luck charm.
I do. I'm going to share it. So my family is going to be humiliated for me because there's a long story that we're not going to get into, but I have a good luck charm. Something that when I wear this,
I'm excited.
Good things happen.
Okay.
Good things happen. So I have my Powerball, right? And look, I'm gonna be very charitable if I win. By the way, okay. If that actually happens,
hashtag HeyJB.
Yeah, hashtag HeyJB. I will be charitable, but I do have my good luck charm. I got it. It's part of a Halloween costume.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a Halloween costume from years back, years ago.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
It is a top hat.
This is amazing.
This is my good luck charm. So I'm wearing this now to channel some good energy.
I'm just impressed it fits in the shot right now. You got.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, the hair.
You invited Abraham Lincoln to our
live
stream.
Did you expect to find a guy in a top hat tonight on the WFLA Now stream? No, probably not.
How long you would think that you're the one like pulling the numbers like out of that.
I'm the magician who's going to pull the numbers out and magically make everybody win.
Okay, years. It's from a Halloween costume, but how is it lucky? Like, what about it? It's
a long story, but good things happen when I wear this hat.
What was the last good thing that happened when you wore that hat?
I can't tell you.
Okay, that would ruin the whole magic of it.
Yeah, I would tell you, but I'd have to. Yeah, the hat. It's the secret power of this hat. This is a hat that is in the family, and
we need it. I'm bringing the bad luck. You're bringing the good luck charm. Right when we draw, you have to wear that.
There you
have
go.
to.
All right.
I loved that. That was amazing.
There goes now that
that was way better than any good luck charm that I would ever have. Way better.
I came prepared, you guys. I came prepared, and fingers crossed. I only have.
All
so to answer the question,
JB.
we each have 5 lines.
Yes.
From the gas station. Mm-hmm. Which gas station, by the way?
Marathon.
Marathon. All right, so we went to a marathon nearby.
Circle K.
Ooh, man. All right, folks, we are about to reset. If you're just joining us, yes, that was me in a top hat. Apologies for that.
Not the magician we rarely invite on WFLA Now.
Apologies for the ridiculousness. We are about to bring in a new digital audience. We're, of course, here live. For those of you just joining us, I want to be very, very transparent. We cannot due to restrictions, we cannot show the drawing on this live stream, but within seconds of the 6 numbers being posted, they're going to animate automatically here on the center of your screen. But before we do so, we have to take a 60-second break. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere here on WFLA Now.
WFLA Now will begin momentarily. WFLA Now will begin momentarily. Live on WFLA Now, this is Hey JB. Here's JB Biunno.
The countdown is on, less than 10 minutes away. The drawing for the largest jackpot in Powerball history at $1.9 billion with a B. It's officially less than 10 minutes away. Perhaps the most anticipated lottery drawing ever. It's happening right here in the state of Florida. And we're about to have the numbers for you here on WFLA Now. All 6 numbers, including that Powerball number, of course, that would get you to the jackpot of $1.9 billion, the lump sum of $929.1 million. JB here with you live in the WFLA Now Stream Center. We cannot show you the drawing, but what we can do is show you the numbers after they are officially posted by Powerball and by, with us, here in the state of Florida, the Florida Lottery. Being joined here on the right side of your screen, Libby Dean, our Tallahassee bureau correspondent. Libby, it's been great to chat with you here on stream as we now welcome in our Facebook Live audience. The anticipation, Libby, for this moment. This is the first time, I want to reintroduce this to our audience. This is the first time you've ever played the lottery.
The first time.
The first,
Yeah.
you never even bought a scratch-off ticket? Never, nothing.
It has to be beginner's luck. It has to. We need it.
Are you feeling better or worse after buying your ticket?
After buying my ticket, I have a better chance than I did when I had never bought a ticket before. I'll tell you that. But I do think that the chances here are slim, but I don't think being negative here is going to do me any good.
Yeah, you got to stay positive.
Yes, if we need your top hat back. I don't know. Maybe these people weren't here for that, but we have a good luck charm.
That was a one-time thing.
It's a one-time thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring back the top hat.
Wow. Those YouTube viewers, you got lucky if you were here earlier.
I wore my good luck charm on YouTube Live. If you're just joining us here, folks, on Facebook Live, don't go anywhere. Where you can see in the center of your screen, we are officially now 6 minutes away. When the numbers are officially posted, they will animate here on your screen. Libby and myself, we have our tickets. The last opportunity that you had was at 10 o'clock tonight. And of course, we have been spending the last hour or so on the WFLA Now live stream on YouTube Live and across our Nexstar sister station websites and applications, talking with our audience about all the things that you would do, both good and slightly naughty with the money, right? Of course, you would give back, you would do something really beneficial for just mankind, right? I mean, for our country and for society. Just all together, you would do something great, I would imagine, if you won, wherever you're watching from. But then also, too, we were talking about some of the fun things that you would do. Buy a sports franchise, buy an island, get a mansion.
There's so much.
There's all. What was your favorite suggestion from our commenters? We had a bunch. Somebody.
I think it was part of the moon.
Somebody buying part of the moon.
That was crazy. I loved it.
Can you buy the moon? You can't buy the moon. No, you can't. buy
What movie is that reminding me of? Despicable Me. You know when
Yes.
Gru
When he's-
does he buy the moon?
I think
what does he do
well,
in
no,
there?
he
Does
seizes the
something with
moon.
it.
He
He like takes it.
Yes, he captures it for his own.
Gru's like, I don't need a lottery. I'm gonna take the moon myself.
It's my moon, and I'm gonna make it mine. Yeah, that's it.
that viewer should meet Gru.
We had another
collab.
commenter. We asked for ridiculous answers. There were some folks who said, "I'm going to buy a planet."
planet.
Didn't say which one. Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto is not a planet anymore.
No,
Apparently,
Rip Pluto.
yeah, R.I.P. But look, as far as some of the things that people would buy, we were talking yachts, we were talking jets, we were talking, but number one most popular response, and this is what was heartwarming about our live stream, is that most people said that they would do something really great with the money, something philanthropic, something that would perhaps end an evil in this world, whether it's hunger, whether it is homelessness, whether it's a particular disease, and trying to fund cancer research or fund St. Jude's. St. Jude's was one of the most common responses that we got. So look, if you win, it's just like
You have to. You have to.
You have
Or
to.
like the karma there. I don't know if a lot of people believe in karma, but I do. And the karma there, if you didn't, would be pretty insurmountable in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah, like if you just kept it all for yourself and didn't do
Yeah.
something good with it, then you're
Everybody's got a heart, like somewhere deep down in there, you know?
Yep. And it was great to see. So if you're just joining us, everybody, we're less than 3.5 minutes away from the drawing itself. We, again, as a reminder, we can't show you the drawing, but we wanted to give you, wherever you're watching from, if it's on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, we wanted to give you the chance to see the numbers as we have it here on the live stream. So it's a chance for us to just to chat, have some fun, channel some good energy, and hope that somebody out there with a really big heart.
Or somebody in here wins.
Oh yeah, maybe one of us. We have.
Don't forget about us, JB.
Man, don't
Come
forget
on.
about us.
We each have 5 lines.
Yep, that's
on
right.
our tickets. Is it like legal to show this ticket?
I wouldn't do that.
I don't. Okay.
don't-
Never mind. This is the back of my ticket, and it has 5 lines on the other side. Yeah. So we'll see if those 5 lines. I don't even know how this works. So do I need like one from each?
We will go over it.
I'm sure there's someone else who is thinking the same thing.
You just got to get
I can't
the
be
numbers.
alone in this.
Libby.
I can't be alone.
Get the numbers. Again, a lottery rookie on the right side of your screen, folks.
I'm a
The first
journalist,
time
not a
she's-
mathematician.
First time she's ever played Powerball or any lottery. So we asked in a YouTube live poll, what would you choose between the lump sum or the annuity option? And 75% of poll respondents said that they would choose the lump sum. 25% choosing the annuity option. The annuity option is what would separate it into 30 payments over 3 decades' time. So basically, you're getting the full 1.9 billion, but in installments, versus the lump sum, where look, when they're ready to come in with the forklift, you get your 921.
How do you think that works? Do they just like direct deposit it? Like,
right? Do you? Yeah.
Do you like just give them your routing number and they're like, here you
Here
go,
you go.
here's 1.9 billion.
Is that your account? Oh, make sure I have that right. I would
like you're one number off, it goes to the other person. Like what?
It goes to the guy. Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
That's
I
a
wonder how that
nightmare
works.
waiting to happen. So we're coming up here, and I'm keeping an eye on the official drawing.
Oh my gosh, it's so close.
Yeah, we're now about
We've been
a
waiting
minute
for this
away.
moment.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a bunch of other people have too, everyone watching.
Yeah. This is one of the most anticipated, not the most anticipated lottery drawing in history. And with so much money on the line, again, I'm just going to echo this. I'm going to try to channel this. I just want someone with the world's biggest heart to win it. I know that sounds cheesy and you guys are rolling your eyes. I don't care.
I'm not.
Don't care. Just hopefully somebody that can do something really good with it. And not just, spend it. And I don't know how you would spend 929 million.
Oh, I'm sure someone would find a way.
Someone would find a way.
Someone would find a way. But I am hopeful, and I think that will be the case, even if it isn't some major good juju that's going there. I think that whoever wins, there has to be, some good karma.
It has to be.
Has to be. I would hope.
Man. All right, everybody. So we're now 10 or so seconds away. What we're going to do now is we're going to go full screen and wait for those numbers. and we'll be back here with you. They are going to animate automatically on your screen in just a moment. Stand by.
Drum.
Hey folks, JB here with you live on WFLA Now. Libby Dean here on the right side of your screen. The time is now 11:04 p.m. Eastern Time. There is no lottery drawing from the Powerball, and we're trying to get to the bottom of exactly what has transpired. If you go to Powerball's official website, they tell you that the results are pending. And there's been a lot of chatter that we're trying to comb through on social media, a lot of chatter, and even some news outlets that I'm unfamiliar with. But there's some news outlets reporting that there has been a technical issue of some kind. Now, I can't confirm that. This is social media activity, but I want to make this very, very clear. We were anticipating having the numbers by now, Libby.
The anticipation. Oh my gosh.
We were talking about how this was the most anticipated lottery drawing ever.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally.
1.9 billion for the Powerball, and something has occurred. And we're trying to figure out exactly what it is. Now, is it going to be
Has this
delayed?
happened before? Is this like unprecedented? I wonder if
That's also, too, something that we're going to be looking up.
Interesting.
But this is...
I haven't ever played before, so this is all new to me.
You broke it. You broke it.
I told
First
you.
time lottery player on the right.
Bad luck.
But in
it
all,
was me staring at the thing in
all
the gas
seriousness,
station.
though, this is extraordinarily frustrating for a whole lot of people, especially those who spent a lot of money on tickets. I mean, you and I spent, $10 each, right? $10 each.
Nothing
but as far
compared
as
to, I'm sure,
yeah,
what some
some
spend.
people who's been spending a lot of money, not even just on this drawing, but previous drawings, trying to, of course, this is something that we're going to spend the next set. We're going to be back in 90 seconds to 2 or 3 minutes with an update. So we're going to hop off screen. We're combing through this. We're trying to get in touch with various officials, trying to get to the bottom of this and figure out exactly what has transpired. Stand by. We'll be right back.
Breaking news on WFLA now. Here's JB Biunno.
Technical difficulties leading to a official delay of a record $1.9 billion Powerball drawing, perhaps the most anticipated jackpot drawing ever, does not go according to plan this Monday, November 7th at 11 o'clock at night Eastern Time, again, due to technical difficulties. JB here with live folks on WFLA Now alongside Libby Dean, our Capitol Bureau correspondent who knows, of course, what goes on in Tallahassee. She is our political expert in here with us ahead of election night. We were here live to bring you the lottery numbers at the top of the hour. It became 11:01, 11:02, 11:03, 11:04. We knew something wasn't right, and something has occurred. Now, I have seen the clip of where the drawing was supposed to be in the studio, Libby.
Okay.
And they do acknowledge that technical difficulties led to them not being able to hold the drawing tonight. Now,
At all?
Not at all. And so they said, well, hold on. They said that when they do have results, it is going to be posted to Powerball.com and the Powerball YouTube page.
We need more.
We're gonna there's no way that Powerball.com stays up, right? I mean, the amount of
It's gonna
people
be
that are going to be
yeah, it's gonna
refreshing that, it's
crash.
going to crash.
Well,
So-
how do you even have technical?
What
I-
were
like,
the
what
technical
are the
difficulties?
technical
They did not specify. So if you're just joining us,
The one time I could be in Tallahassee just knocking on the lottery.
you're
people's
normally
door.
in Tallahassee. It's
Yeah.
weird seeing you in Tampa,
I know.
and we can't get an answer. So to people wondering, did the power go out? Did something with the machine the actual mechanism that generates the 6 winning balls. I mean,
what's so crazy is this is the biggest one, and they're going to have the biggest like traffic here of people who have bought these tickets because we're seeing $1.9 billion.
The anticipation has been massive, monumental, and people across, the country have been waiting for tonight.
I mean, just here
up.
in Florida, even it was so crazy at the gas stations when I went. Like, I can't imagine. It has to crash. Now that I'm thinking that.
Let me make this clear. Don't take your ticket and throw it up in the air,
Like us.
or throw it in the garbage and say, "Oh, there goes my change." No. There is still a drawing, and everyone has a chance to win. 1 in 292,201,338. Those are the odds, and your ticket is still valid, of course, until they actually have the drawing itself. Now, look, I'm going to be one of millions of Americans over the next 15, 20 minutes as we stay here with you live on stream. And what we're going to try to do is hopefully get you something from Powerball.com, where they said the official results are going to be posted. Again, if you're just joining us, you want to know, hey, where are these numbers? The clock is at 0. What happened? Technical difficulties. I can't show you the clip of the lottery representative who conducts the drawing, but and you know what though? I'll try my very best. I'll try my very best. I can listen to it and kind of relay back what she says. Because of a technical difficulty, we are unable to bring you the Powerball drawing. As soon as we're able to resolve the issue, it will be available for viewers on Powerball.com and the Powerball YouTube channel. The Powerball lotteries take pride in the strict standards of this game. They do everything they can to ensure all game procedures are successfully completed. I'm again reading back and trying to relay that information.
That was impressive doing them
Just
all
trying.
at once. Yeah.
But my goodness. So then that brings us to the question, is this unprecedented? I can tell you this.
Look, I'm actually finding old stories of this happening before.
So it's unprecedented for a lottery of this magnitude.
Right.
Because there's never been a lottery jackpot of this size.
Nothing comparable.
So if you're frustrated at home, you have every right to be. This is supposed to go off without a hitch. It's supposed to happen. But at the same time, take a deep breath. Do your very best.
Me and my 5
relax.
lines over here need a deep breath. All right, JB.
Are you struggling over there, Libby? Because your tickets are still valid, and there is going to be a drawing. They will not, as I understand it, the way that I am reading this, they are not going to skip ahead to the next drawing. The next drawing would be Wednesday night at 10:59 p.m. But that a drawing, there's supposed to be 3 drawings per week. So this is the first of this week, the week being November 5th, the 6th, the first full week of November. And this is the Monday drawing will still take place as we understand it. It doesn't cancel it. It delays it. The question is, how much? Now, would they do this drawing at 2 a.m? If they got their technical difficulties fixed.
It just depends. What is technical difficulties here? That's what I need some maybe what if these technical difficulties occurred because it is such a big because they probably had this kind of traffic.
The size
for
of
years.
the jackpot correlating with the technical difficulties?
Maybe, because I can't imagine. I mean, if they were able to update us that quickly, it's not like there was some major thing,
There was no problem. There was no problem with the studio facility. They have a studio facility where they actually do this drawing. And so there was no problem with the studio facility, like, I don't know, somebody calling out sick.
Right.
Or, can you imagine being that one person who it's your job to pick the 6 numbers and, I got the flu. Can't
Got
make
a little
it in.
sniffle.
Yeah.
Won't be there.
Can't make it. No, it's not. It's not something they had a production tonight. It was the woman, I believe her name was Laura Johnson. She stood there with the microphone. She said she apologized. She said, "We apologize for the technical difficulties. We cannot bring you the lottery drawing tonight, the Powerball drawing tonight."
I'm reading an old story from USA Today. This was back in May of 2018, and it is talking about technical difficulties, and the statement sounds identical to the one that you said. The Powerball takes pride in the strict standards of the game.
That is the
and our
go-to
rule,
statement.
and it's a different person presenting the information. But yeah, that same lines of our rules require that the drawing be delayed until we can assure that all game procedures have been successfully completed. So we need okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing that before. So that is precedented, but once again, the amount here is what's unprecedented. Plus, maybe the traffic. I'm just really trying to think in my head what this technical difficulty could be, and will they tell us what the technical difficulty was, or will they just stick to that jargon?
Look at this. Here's a statement. This is from now state-run lotteries. They all talk to one another. So here's something we're starting to get some Twitter explanations here and official ones. This is coming from the California Lottery. Tonight's Powerball drawing has been delayed due to a participating lottery needing extra time to complete the required security protocols. Powerball is a strict security requirement that must be met by all 48 lotteries before a drawing can occur. So that when the required security protocols are complete, the drawing will be performed under the supervision of lottery security officials and independent auditors. Winning numbers will be posted as soon as they are available. Thank you for your patience. So, what does this translate to?
Okay,
this
that
translates
gave
to
us,
one state not meeting the necessary requirements for this to go off. Oh man, I hope it's not Florida.
Then I'm driving back to Tallahassee tonight. I'm knocking on the door. Screw the elections.
We have enough news to cover tomorrow. It's election day tomorrow.
Hurricane, is it hurricane now? Hurricane Nicole?
We also have subtropical storm Nicole.
Okay. Not the weather. We're not the weather person
over
here. No.
But we have meteorologists here with us. So yes, it's a very busy week in Florida. So the last thing that we need is Florida being responsible for this. That's just us speaking about what's going on in Florida right now with, again, tropical development heading our way. And of course, yes, it's election day in all 50 states, but a lot of major
we expected this answer. This was the one that we were solid on. We know what was coming, and it was the numbers.
This was the predictable.
Unpredictable. It was the predictable of the unpredictable, because all of the stuff on our plate right now is unpredictable.
This is all right, so here's the deal. Now the question is, which one of the states? Now, there are states that do not have to participate in this in the lottery, in this with this system. Those states are Alabama, Alaska, Hawaii, Nevada, Utah. Do not sell lottery tickets.
Okay.
So we know it's not one of those states. We're not going to play process of elimination, okay? But here's the plan for us, coverage plan-wise. We're going to stay here with you live for a little bit longer and hope that this was just a hiccup.
Yeah.
Because if it was just a hiccup and this is, results that we're expected to get shortly, then we're going to do our job and report those numbers to you. But as of right now...
I want to know, JB.
I know you do.
We better be saying, I got this
you do.
ticket. I need some answers.
You're speaking...
This is the craziest.
Some serious truth for a lot of people right now that are they have a smile on their face, maybe not, but they're frustrated. They're angry.
What a crazy first lottery experience for me over here. I am
first time
baffled
ever on this side of the screen, folks. First time ever for Libby Dean. I played the lottery before, but really only whenever it gets to a big thing. I want to get to our YouTube live comments.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious. What are people's thoughts?
Our stream, we have so many people on our stream. I think we broke our stream. So I'm going to try
They're looking for those answers. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
I am too.
Yeah. So, for example, we go to Omnipresent, #HeyJB. We want answers, buddy. I don't blame you. We want answers too. Let's go back.
Working on it.
Yeah. Libby, how about this? Keep scanning for some explanations, and maybe we get a response as to which state didn't meet the necessary security protocols for this to go off tonight.
Yeah.
And then, and maybe we can also find out an answer as to whether or not this correlates to the size of the jackpot, because that's, of course, a
The traffic
question.
of it. Yeah.
In the meantime, I want to hear your response. Our hashtag system, you see it here on the yellow stripe on the left side and right side of your screen, hashtag HeyJB, hashtag HeyLibby. If you use that hashtag, we can animate your comment on screen. If you don't use that hashtag, we just let your comment, scroll on by from the Stream Center. And then on this screen, I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, you can kind of see it. These are the comments that are coming through really, really quickly, but I only see the ones that have hashtag HeyJB. At least those are the ones that get bright on my screen. So we'll come back here and we'll look and we'll see. Yeah, Jasmine Perez wants to know, hashtag HeyJB. I wonder what the protocols could be. I wonder too, what specific security protocol was not met? Because there's going to be criteria for all of these states to participate in conjunction for the lottery to go off without a hitch, with the drawing to go off without a hitch. So there's got to be.
I'm thinking like maybe something with the security with the drawing specifically, not like actual physical security. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they may have delayed it due to some questions of maybe the person in charge of drawing it, or I'm not sure.
Very bizarre. So this is Kaboom is wondering, the security protocols got triggered by the high jackpot. Now, I haven't seen any statement that points to that just yet. Not saying that it doesn't exist. It's impossible for two newscasters to follow 46 or however 40 something
I think that
lottery departments for their respective statements as to why they're not reporting Powerball numbers tonight.
Say what you said earlier about the times of like it getting moved if it did. I think that would be something that our viewers, if they just joined and they're wondering, what am I doing? Like where are these numbers? They're looking for answers just like us. Where is the next one, if not tonight?
Yeah, and look, I'll tell you right now, I'm refreshing Powerball.com, which to my shock, by the way, is up and working. You can do it at home. Powerball, well, I say do it at home, but then we are going to crash.
Yeah.
But I just want people to understand
Should we,
that
is it an act of rebellion, like us not having answers?
Are people not?
Don't do that.
Look,
ignore me.
Look, there is going to be some angry people that are going to click refresh until their mouse breaks.
Yeah.
Or really in our generation, the iPhone and Android generation, just tapping it on their touchscreen on their phones before their glass breaks. But I can assure you that if I can do this on behalf of the, we have about approximately, our YouTube audience right now is about 100,000 strong, another 10 or so thousand Facebook Live, an untold number on our sister station websites and applications as well. So we have a very large audience.
Yeah.
And please allow me to relay this to you so we don't crash. If the site crashes, that's good for absolutely nobody.
Yeah, true.
So I will keep
Great point.
Right? Because then the numbers
I'm over here
will
like
get
crash
posted.
the site. What?
Yeah, no,
No.
let's not crash the site.
Everyone listen to JB.
So
I'm the lottery newbie.
Powerball.com, I am telling you, I'll check every few moments, is results pending. So, and look.
23 minutes later. I mean, like people were waiting for this and we're still this far in without a statement. Where's the state?
Florida. Now we're in Florida.
I mean answers. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I should say answers, not a statement.
We've had statements from several different lotteries.
Yes.
Several different state lotteries. But let's go back to the Florida lottery and their respective channels and just see if they have a response of some kind. Let's go to their two most followed channels, and that's nothing on Facebook, and Twitter, nothing on Twitter. So Florida lottery, it's crickets.
I told you, Tallahassee, got to be knocking on their door down there.
Libby would be there at 11:24 at night, knocking on that door.
I actually know exactly where it is in Tallahassee. I drive by it like almost every day.
There you go. That's where this is all done, folks. Tallahassee, Florida, the state capital of Florida. Another check, results pending still. So let's go back to Libby,
Yeah.
if you would keep doing some
Yes.
any statements that we can get from any state lotteries. In the meantime, this is a great question, excellent question from Cheryl. Hashtag HJB, hashtag Hey Libby. Does this mean I can go out and get a ticket? So no, as
Yeah.
I would if so.
Oh, I don't know.
An hour up until the drawing occurs. That the hour beforehand, 60 minutes precisely beforehand, is when they stop selling tickets. So, and that is up until the next drawing. So we haven't had the next drawing. So you can't go out and be like, oh, it's 11:25 at night now, I can go get my lotto ticket. No, that's you have to wait until the drawing is complete. A Monday drawing, the first of this week, this $1.9 billion drawing, is still supposed to happen. And if it doesn't yield a winner of of all 6 numbers, the 5 regular numbers and then the Powerball number, then we're going beyond 2 billion officially as far as the jackpot. But look, I have to acknowledge, it's my job here on WFLA Now to acknowledge the chatter online. And
Yeah, what are they
Space
saying?
Mountaineer 92 says hashtag HJB,
Sketchy.
something very sketchy going on. And look, we're going with, of course, what lottery officials are saying, that this is entirely a technical difficulty with security protocols, with one state lottery not being met by the precise deadline of 10:59 Eastern time. But there are a lot of people out there that are saying, my goodness, there's $1.9 billion out there to be won, and it just and we can't have a drawing, and people who are upset and trying to look. You don't need me to tell you that there are going to be conspiracy theorists all over the place with this. We're not going to entertain any of those conspiracy theories. We're going to keep things rooted in reality as we do here on stream.
Right. You might want to, I think, maybe remind our viewers what they have said. It's those security issues. Security concerns was the specific words there that caught our eye as to the reason this is being delayed right now. And as we search for those answers, I think that there's a lot more questions than answers right now as to, and we're seeing those come in from the viewers of, what happens now? Can I still buy a ticket now? When's the next drawing? Has this happened before? I was reading some about this, that it has happened before, but unprecedented, just like the amount of this Powerball lottery drawing here being $1.9 billion. And I'm sure if you're like me with my ticket right here, you are searching for answers and you're here looking for those answers, and we are working on it. We are looking for those statements, and there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes with these organizations who are, putting this, well, I guess not a show now.
I want to make something clear with our audience. There's this on YouTube Live. There's people trying to spread that it was Ohio, that was the state. I'm doing everything I can here, of course, to bring you credible and accurate information. And part of my job is to interact with you, but also to report accurate information and tell you when misinformation is just that, misinformation. There is nothing credible at this time that Ohio was the state. So I know that people are commenting back and forth, Ohio this, Ohio that. There's absolutely zero evidence out there whatsoever. And it was just somebody who said, Ohio, Ohio, and then all the commenters just started lighting up with Ohio. That is literally how this started. So there is absolutely nothing pointing to it being Ohio the state.
Is the site still working? Yeah, I think it is.
Is the site still working? Results pending. It is refreshing.
Okay.
And it is giving us...
Are you seeing this?
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, join us.
Everybody, joining us back in the stream center from the 11 o'clock news here, WFLA News Channel 8.
Back in business over here.
So if you're just joining us, we are staying with you live and hoping that we get a drawing tonight. Hoping. I am a glass half full kind of guy. So
you had the top hat and everything. I know some of these people may not have seen that,
okay.
but we have some good luck charms here.
We were channeling some good energy here as Justin Schecker sits down.
First timer, good luck charm.
We
We got the guy who knows everything about it right now.
we're here to talk. So, Justin, let's bring you in with our audience.
Fix my cord here. But yeah.
And let's as Justin is getting wired in here. Justin,
That was unfortunate. Like I was
your raw reaction is what?
I was all jacked up. It's 10:59. We're getting ready to go live on News Channel 8. Refresh. I see the reports on Twitter. I'm like, the heck? Like, what's going on?
Right.
And then I called our web desk here, and they confirmed via the Nexstar wire that technical glitch, no numbers. Just sucks.
It does.
Did you see anyone? Was anyone around? I mean, they wouldn't be buying tickets
No,
now,
it was
but
just
have
the
you
guy
talked
in
to
the
anyone?
store, and he was like, "Well," I'm like, "Dude, we don't have the numbers yet." Like, it was
Did he
just-
give you anything that he speculated of
No,
this
I just-
happening before? Or wow,
Not that I know of, but
So, yeah.
now we wait and keep hitting refresh on the Powerball site.
right? We were talking about how it could, and this is
There
not
you go. Results
confirmed.
pending.
Yeah,
There you go.
we're surprised it hasn't crashed the site.
It might.
I'm sure if it's like the gas station I was at, as busy as that, it might crash.
There are now everyone is pointing out in our comment section trying to figure out which state it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's here in Florida. It's where the drawing was.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't.
All we know
There
is
is
a
no
technical
way-
glitch. We're not going to
Technical
speculate
glitch.
further.
Well, no. Well, the California lottery. This might be new to you, Justin. The
Yeah.
California lottery put out an official statement saying that there was one state lottery that did not have a security protocol criteria met for them to. Yeah, all participating states, 40-something states, have to be in sync and meet the security protocols for the lottery drawing. to
Which
occur.
state was it?
Which state
What I
was
don't
it?
understand though is why we got to this point. It's 10:59. Everyone's refreshing. Why didn't we get down to this before? You know,
Right.
They knew this was coming. This was scheduled.
So my response to that would be that these states likely have up until the drawing time or near the drawing time
Yeah.
for them to be able to meet these requirements, and if they don't, then they can't do the drawing. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So here's the thing I want to make clear though about everyone's wondering which state it was. Was it my state? Was it Florida? Was it Ohio?
So much for our ridiculousness
Arizona,
earlier. We're really
Texas.
getting
There's
into
a
it.
guy in the comment who's spanning Utah. They don't even sell lottery tickets in Utah. Okay, there's no Utah lottery. So I want to
Thank you
make
for
this
the input,
clear
though, but
that
no.
that in the end it doesn't matter which state it
Yeah.
was. Who cares? The point is that this was a significant delay
For
We
a
do-
significant drawing.
for a
Yeah,
significant
the most
drawing,
significant drawing ever.
and one where people want answers. Now,
Yep.
I know too that there are a lot of people who are asking me as to whether or not we find this suspicious or weird or
It's rigged. No, sorry.
no, but Justin, you joke, but
I
that's
joke,
what
but
people are saying.
I've been on my Twitter feed literally the last 20 minutes getting ready to do my live shot. I'm like, got no numbers. So, yeah.
It's
Wow.
a technical difficulty that one state did not meet certain security protocols. But you know what though? Here's the thing. Here, I want to make this clear. The lottery is done and has to be done and should be done at all these 40 plus participating states with transparency in mind, right? There has to be transparency. It's fundamental to how the system works because you're putting a whole lot of trust in these state lotteries for everyone to give in a little bit of their paychecks or a little
Or
bit
a
of their
lot.
income, pooling it all together to dish it out to one person. So there has to be transparency. That's why some states have laws and policies to publish the name of the person who wins. Reason is because of transparency. There has to be a front end to back end showing of why exactly and how the system works. There needs to be that same level of transparency when things go wrong. And that's my opinion. I mean, look, if there's going to be transparency for when the system works, there has to be transparency for when the system doesn't work. So I'm hoping that there is a more elaborate and detailed explanation as to what transpired tonight and why this could happen. Because look, a lot of money goes into these state lotteries, and tonight the system did not produce the one thing that people wanted.
The one
was
thing.
Six numbers.
Numbers.
Six
That's all that we
numbers.
needed was 6 numbers. I don't. You could draw them out of a hat. I'm sure most people wouldn't mind. Okay, a top hat. And we didn't get them. And so the people, I think at the very least, people are owed an explanation as to what went wrong. And that's why, I find it interesting that the California lottery, and I'll read this again. I want to go back to the California lottery.
Also,
Because anybody else putting out that same statement?
I just found one.
Colorado Lottery put something else
Nebraska.
out. I just got a message on IG watching live what happened with the Powerball. I spent $2,700 on tickets.
$2,700
Oh,
a
Message
ticket.
me
wow.
on Instagram. Yeah.
See, that's well, look,
Me
you're,
and my
you're-
$10 over here are sitting pretty
Yeah,
compared to
the
that.
$2,700 is still valid.
Until
Yeah.
those numbers are drawn, we just
Valid.
don't
Right.
know when that's gonna be.
Right?
Oh, wow. Breaking news. California Lottery, as of 19 seconds ago, saying the Powerball results are in.
Oh. Wait, where's that?
Hold on. Back to
Okay. Back to the site.
back to
the
Powerball
site.
site.
Ground zero
Powerball
over
results in. Time to check your numbers.
It still says results pending.
Yeah,
At
it
least
still
I'm
does.
refreshing. Every.
All right.
Everyone is refreshing. Can one of us be the refresher
I-
so
I
we're
am
not
s- I will-
contributing
I
to
can
the
Libby
problem?
Dean is the refresher. You get those numbers and break the news to all of us.
Okay.
So if you're just joining us,
I'm
folks,
going to do it on my
We
phone.
might have
too.
numbers.
we might have numbers. California Lottery is, and they've been more vocal in response to this. So, and then they deleted the tweet. I'm not making that up.
No way.
There was a tweet.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
Someone else sent me a stack of all their
Hold on, I'm
tickets. They got
screenshotting this.
Yeah. Wait. Wow.
Hold on. Did they delete it? Did they? Hold on. I
Drama. Who
just
is
clicked
the
on the tweet and it
drama?
said that nothing's here.
How interesting. I'm still refreshing.
This is a bad. this is a bad omen for tomorrow
The
night.
tweet has
I
been
know.
deleted, but I did screenshot it, and I want to bring this up on. Well,
Right, JB? It's a bad omen for tomorrow night. Sorry. No,
But we're getting our
Wow.
practice in, This is how we get those
you
results
the
really quick.
curveballs.
And
You never know.
and I hope that
at least,
I'm-
hopefully we
Jokes
can.
aside.
Hopefully we can give some answers.
Okay,
Wow.
guys, I have it screenshotted. California Lottery put out that the winning numbers were in. It was an active tweet, and then it's been deleted.
Yeah.
So
I pulled up the Colorado Lottery had this similar tweet basically saying we know that Powerball has strict security requirements must be met by all 48 lotteries before a drawing can occur. Check Powerball
Wait,
website and YouTube.
who are
page.
you reading?
This is the Colorado Lottery 13 minutes
Okay,
ago.
so they must have copied and pasted this on a lot of different.
yeah,
Lottery
that's
sites,
probably
yeah,
it's the
same
go-to de
statement,
facto
yeah.
statement.
It's like what you read earlier from the person who was announcing it that they don't have, Okay, wait. I'm gonna refresh this again.
I want to
Still pending.
I want to bring this up on screen. Look, it was this was an official tweet from a verified source, and so I want to bring this up on screen and just show you that everybody that I wasn't reporting something erroneous. Give me a second here. We're gonna pivot.
Ooh, man.
Wow. I wonder at what time it gets cut off to where they won't do the drawing. It's like that
I
delayed
feel like
that
they
it's too
have
delayed.
to. I mean, you got Lord knows how many tickets were sold in the last
Oh
3
my
days.
gosh.
I mean,
Here it is. California Lottery, the Powerball results are in, so it's time to check your numbers. Download the California Lottery mobile app to scan your tickets to see if you're a winner.
They had time
This is
for a
verified
picture
account,
and
a tweet
everything.
that was deleted, and I screenshotted it because that's what. Look, journalists, we're trained to
screenshot it while
tweets
it's there before it goes.
and that tweet lives on. So look, it's not ideal for the California Lottery, but to put that out, maybe they were hearing. I don't even want to begin. I don't even want to go down that road. We don't know.
I mean, I wonder what the line of communication is there as to why the California Lottery would put that out while they're all putting out the same statement across the other ones. But this is where we got from California, and they were the first to give the statement as well, right? That we saw.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct.
So
I mean,
that's interesting that this is all coming from them.
And you'd think after 40 rounds on this particular drawing, they couldn't screw this up, JB. Yet here we are
Right?
approaching the midnight hour, and we don't have 6 numbers that are blank on our screen.
And look, it's important to point out that there were 47 states that that complied, as we understand it. So 47 states were ready for this moment, and one state, didn't. And mistakes happen. And this, as Libby pointed out from previous reports, that this is not the first time that this has happened. It's just not a particularly bad look. Look, if you fumble in week 3 against a last place opponent, and I'm making a sports reference, it's not really going to stick in the minds of people. You fumble at the goal line during the Super Bowl, it's going to live on for a long time. So it's timing is everything. And this was a situation where, with one of the most anticipated lottery drawings of all time, it wasn't a good time for there to be technical difficulties, nor was it a good time to put out a tweet saying that the numbers were in when apparently they're not. So I think there's confusion. I think the word that we can use to describe the situation is confusion. And let's also point out something too that is very, very evident in a moment like this. We're talking about 48, correct?
48.
48 states and territories with the lottery. And because there are 5 states that don't sell lottery tickets: Alabama, Alaska, Hawaii, Nevada, Utah. So 48 states and territories that sell lottery tickets. It takes a lot of moving parts, and there isn't. I have to do more research, but as far as a unifying body for all of them to be in contact with, I don't know enough about how the various state lotteries interact and exchange information with one another. But of course, that's going to create a great deal of confusion when there's things that go wrong. When things go right, it's business as usual.
It's what we expected, expected tonight.
But when things go wrong and everyone's freaking out and no one knows what's going on and people are mad and everyone's grabbing their lottery tickets and shouting at the sky,
hitting the refresh button like their life depends on it.
Some of the tweets are pretty hysterical.
They are really funny. I was
guy named It's DiGiorno1 tweeted at me at WFLA Justin. I spent $7,500 on tickets just to see 3 reporters play Ring Around the Rosie trying to figure out what is going on. LOL.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Fair enough.
We're with you, man. I wish we had better answers.
Yeah.
And,
Look, the assignment was stream lottery. We're streaming the lottery. It just didn't go exactly as expected.
Yeah, and we thought we'd have the late night tomorrow, the election. Man.
Right? We thought the election was going to be like the hard
night,
on the eve of election. This is just wow. This is a lot. This is all the news that we have in Florida right now. You said this earlier, JB.
Subtropical storm Nicole, election night, with all eyes. Florida, really the center of the political universe, next to Georgia, obviously, with Warnock against Walker. But like you've got Donald Trump down here in Florida. You've got Governor DeSantis down here in Florida.
Two of the biggest GOP names.
Rubio versus
here.
Demings in Florida.
So much.
A lot of the political universe is keeping their eyes fixed on what's going on in Florida over the next 24 hours.
And the drawing was here.
It's
here. Like it could not get more about Florida, about where we are right now. We are the center of this. We are the center of so much.
Subtropical storm Nicole. After we got just
Ian
devastated by Ian, we've got now another storm, a November storm that is going to be coming from the other direction, hitting Florida's east coast, and expected to reach hurricane status. Now, not nearly
as powerful
Ian,
and
devastating as Ian, which is
still,
thank goodness. But
gosh, yeah,
it's still not what you want.
No,
in November,
it's all piling on so much so quickly, and hopefully we get some answers. I mean, I'm hitting the refresh button over here, y'all. I mean, wow. You know what? Bring up the tweet again. I think that's so interesting. I know you're do what you.
No, it's okay. I gotta load.
This is JB's stream, but
No,
this is crazy over here. We see California lottery.
Let's go back to California lottery.
Yeah, if they've done something new. But
I'm getting tweets saying this happened on October 20th.
Okay.
There's several people are saying they had a glitch on that night as well. Our Twitter viewers are saying. Oh.
You know what? That's interesting. This viewer said at WFLA Libby, sup Libby, tell your friend JB that was probably a scheduled tweet to promote the California lottery app. That's actually not a bad point. What do you think about that?
That's a good theory.
That's actually an excellent.
That is I'd go with that.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing in that tweet. There's nothing in that tweet that specifies or is very specific to the fact that technical difficulties
that was probably
that
probably came out at 11:30, 9:30, right?
Like the normal time for them to schedule that.
The tweet, yeah.
Point.
But still, I mean, this is just another technical difficulty, another rung in the ladder here that we're trying to figure out, get to the top of. Bottom of? Bottom of.
Bottom up, yeah.
Yeah. And look, scheduled tweets have come back to, to burn people in the past, releasing information when, after things had changed and situations had changed. So that's look, it's not, we can't say for certain, but that is a very real possibility.
Mm-hmm. It's so interesting though. It's just like, especially if they had this error on in October, like you're saying, and they're taking this error in October that they've seen because they already had this scheduled, they may have been looking for that, they would have had their people looking at that, but it must have slipped through the cracks if it really was what is being speculated by our viewers.
The meme going around now, winning numbers, you lost, go back to work.
I love this.
That meme is
At
floating
WFLA
around.
Libby, you showed your ticket. If you win, we all know what's up. Well, we might not know for a while.
not know,
So
yeah.
hopefully you forget. Don't go back. Don't look, because I probably did.
The YouTube comment section is so crazy right now.
Yeah.
If anyone's trying to really bring a point to my attention, you can use #HJB on Twitter. That's also something that we do interactively on our streams. We're still live on Facebook. We're still live on YouTube Live. We were going to do something on TikTok/Instagram too, but we just thought that this was going to be simple.
I thought you guys would be gone by the time I got back from my
Right?
live shot. Clearly that didn't happen.
We were, yeah. I've been here since 8 o'clock this morning preparing for election coverage tomorrow.
here
I'm
we are
very
approaching
ready
the
to go
mid-
home.
But
this is still a
we need
very
answers.
significant story.
We either need answers as to, is this going to happen tonight? And it would happen on Wednesday, right? If that would be the next drawing.
Well, Wednesday's the next drawing, but
So-
there's got to be a drawing that takes place now. These
They
tickets
have to.
have to be.
Okay.
These tickets they have to do a drawing for these tickets.
How interesting.
And so but see, what I don't understand is, okay, so let's say that the security protocols for this one state that didn't meet the criteria for this to go off tonight, let's say that happens at 3:30 in the morning when most of the country, really including the West Coast, is asleep. Are they going to hold it immediately, or are they going to wait until, let's say, Tuesday morning? Are we really going to have an election day drawing?
In this day and age, that would not surprise me.
Yeah, like I
mean,
honestly
you know
wouldn't
what?
be.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
be doing.
Subtlety is out the window at this point.
Yeah.
Right. Like nothing.
In the year
would surprise me.
2022,
There-
JB,
like Nicole,
anything.
like all of that tropical storm. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that would be coming towards us after Ian? And now we have the Powerball and the elections. Wow, it's going to be like
another
live stream with 10 boxes. We're switching topics. Y'all thought this was Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah.
Man.
Another tweeter is asking, could daylight savings time play a role in this? I don't think so.
These
but,
memes are
yeah.
like pretty hilarious. I'm not going to lie. I mean, guys, still hitting the refresh button over here. Same old black Powerball power play screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna
With the
spotlight.
results pending at the bottom.
I'm going to our commenters now on Twitter with #HJB, and I want to
Okay.
get to Kendrick. Brings up a really good point. Judging by the Powerball statement, it seems like they would still do a drawing regardless of the time, and it will be posted on YouTube. This would be essential for being able to start selling tickets tomorrow. Yeah, so look, this is something that it's not as if they do the drawing and you have a super finite amount of time before you claim your prize, right? So if people go to bed tonight, they don't have the 6 numbers. That's just the reality of the situation. You wake up tomorrow and maybe those numbers are, sitting for you on your phone and waiting for you.
But I don't think people are going to. I mean, what was the person who said they spent how much? I mean, whoever that was, a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
I'm sure that he's not the only one. He's just the one who was able to tag Justin.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine the amount of people who
Even
are
if you
sitting
spend
there.
$50 on, I mean, you want to know, like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here $10 in, and I want to know. I'm invested now.
Let's wish a happy birthday to Maddie Barker. I'm always trying to do positive things on stream. Maddie Barker tweeted at me with #HJB. It's my birthday. Bought $100 in tickets. Or no, excuse me, bought 100 tickets.
Oh.
So
that's
wish me
$200.
Yeah, $200. Wish me luck waiting. Yeah, Maddie, just make sure that you do something
wishing
good
me
if
luck.
you win.
Yeah.
Lance is
Wow.
asking us, hashtags all around for all three of us. Did someone say the numbers were being drawn in Florida? Yeah, the numbers are drawn in Tallahassee.
In
Tallahassee, where I actually reside.
Libby, you
but I
should've
am here
stayed there
for
for all the
election.
The
breaking
one
news,
night
yeah.
we really need you in
Guys,
Tallahassee.
I would be, I promise,
Should be
for
camped out
every
the
viewer
lottery.
on here, I would be banging on that door, finding the PIO. Something's going on. I mean, I know exactly where the building is. It's actually only like 5 minutes from the Capitol, right next to the Starbucks. Get lunch in that area all the time. They're going to have to provide me with some answers once I get back after elections.
Remember your commenter that said that it was probably a scheduled tweet from California?
Is that what they're saying?
Not my problem on Twitter, and shout out and kudos. This is, again, interactive journalism as we do it, interactive reporting, interactive live streaming. California's tweet was definitely scheduled. Look at their tweet from 2 days ago. It was released at basically the same time. So they're starting to see a pattern with some of the tweets coming out. And that points to more than likely that was a scheduled tweet. And you know what? Then you got to give California Lottery credit because they deleted it within about 45 seconds. I just happened to be on that page when they released it and screenshotted
So
it
JB.
because it's very
So JB.
me. It's very on brand.
So normally we say, 8 on your side. Our job is to hold the powerful accountable. I think it's changed to hold the Powerball accountable.
Hold the Powerball accountable.
That's your new tag.
That's my new
Wow.
line for the night. We're going to
Justin
hold you
Checker,
accountable, Powerball.
8 on your side,
That is-
holding the Powerball accountable.
That's
And Libby Dean is banging down their door.
She's knocking down the doors in Tallahassee. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh.
I'll look for some more hashtag HJB tweets. You can tweet at me at WFLAJB. It might pop up a little bit easier. I'm just trying to find. Yeah, no, I'm reading this. I'm reading this as well. Han just tweeted the same thing. I mean, I'll read this again. Tonight's Powerball drawing has been delayed due to participating lottery in another state needing extra time to complete the required security protocols. Powerball has strict security requirements that must be met by all 48 lotteries before a drawing can occur. When the required security protocols are complete, the drawing will be performed under the supervision of Powerball security officials and independent auditors. Winning numbers will be posted as soon as they are available. Thank you for your patience. I want to read that last part again. Winning numbers will be posted as soon as they are available. But at the same time, are the folks in Tallahassee, are they, did they get the coffee machine going, and are they going to be there all night waiting for this one state to complete the security protocols and be like, okay, Colorado's in, or North Carolina's in, or Virginia's in, or whatever state it is, Florida's in. We finally have all security protocols met for all 48 lotteries. Let's go. Is somebody permanently on standby in Tallahassee to do this? I just don't know. And this is, again, this is a, I want to make this clear, like heightened awareness. We wouldn't be here live if the Powerball jackpot was 150 million. This is because
1.9 billion. Wow, same time with the
$billion.
Billion.
Stereo
with
sound.
a B. Wow.
Man. We'll go back to some other comments. Let's try to get YouTube Live going. It's crazy on YouTube Live, but I'll try.
Wow. Yeah.
So
I'm reading through security protocols and what that means on different Powerball websites, and it's kind of like those statements,
So someone's
secure-
blaming Arizona because Arizona doesn't have daylight savings time. Sorry. Just
Yeah.
hot take.
well, someone's dreaming. If they can't draw the numbers, does this mean we all win? I'm sorry, pearl skin and diamond eyes. I don't think it works that way. We can hope.
This is
So these tweets, hey JB, it's probably Tennessee. I know we're kind of slow up here. So I'm just
be
I know
nice to the
people are
folks
nice in Tennessee. I'm just scrolling through. They keep coming in. They're pretty hysterical. And
yeah. And while so look.
hey, someone tweeted my hold the Powerball accountable hashtag. We can get that trending.
If
That's actually a good idea. Maybe it could get
for a
us
lot
some more
of folks,
answers.
this is funny and this is comical. And look, probably a week from now, when Election Day is behind us and this subtropical storm is behind us, and somebody has hopefully won this by now, there can be some humor with this. But right now, I know that there's a lot of folks out there that are very frustrated, very frustrated. And you know what? I'm just let's do another YouTube poll.
Okay.
Let's end the poll about the lump sum. That was pretty.
We've had so much
one-sided.
going on, honestly,
That
that,
seems
so long ago.
So I'm going to ask this question in a poll form, and this is going to be on YouTube Live. Are you frustrated? I'm going to say yes No.
Oh.
And look,
Hold the Powerball accountable.
and look. So this poll, as it's now being posted to YouTube Live, there are going to be some people who are going to say, "Look, Hakuna Matata," and they are going to say it's going to be the 6 numbers going to be drawn whenever they're going to be drawn, and then there are going to be people that say, "Look, no, I stayed up. It's 11 o'clock at night. It's their job to get this right. They didn't, and I want to know if I have a winning number or not because I spent hundreds of dollars potentially on the opportunity to win the largest Powerball jackpot ever." So there's 2 ideologies here, and I'm very curious to see if people are more leaning towards like anger or more leaning towards, I'm going to post a GIF and go to bed and wake up tomorrow morning and hopefully we have numbers.
Here's what I will say. The refresh button looks the same no matter how mad or how calm you might be. This refresh button, whether it's on your phone or your computer, we're all looking at this results pending. You would think they would have more to this website. Now I'm really questioning that, where otherwise we were just expecting these answers.
We might as well keep an eye on that YouTube page too.
Yeah.
They said on one or the other, probably on it'll be both. So
let's do that.
We got to find their verified YouTube account.
I got it.
Our votes are coming in.
Ooh, what is it looking like?
Let's see if we can get a little bit more and give everyone an opportunity to vote. I am very much in the. I'll just share. As long as they have a drawing at some point relatively soon, I mean, not into like tomorrow lunchtime. I mean, as long as they get a drawing done within a reasonable time frame, I think it's water under the bridge at the end of the day. But at the same time, I understand people's frustrations. Sorry. Libby is. Are you the curse? The first time you ever played the lottery?
I mean, I could see it.
Maybe that's our next YouTube poll. Did Libby curse us?
Hashtag, hey, Libby, get off. Leave, you're done. No election coverage tomorrow.
If I mute your mic, and I just did, I muted your mic. If I mute your mic for the next, I don't know, the next 60 seconds, will the numbers come through while your mic is muted? I'm hitting refresh. I can't hear you.
I'm pretty sure the Florida elections are going to go smoother than this tomorrow. I'm that confident.
I really hope so.
I'm feeling it, though.
And I know this sounds like cheesy, but I hope every state's elections go smoothly tomorrow.
Yes.
It's so important. What? Yeah. We muted the political reporter because I've played the lottery before. No problems. You've played the lottery before. No problems. And if we're going into the realm of superstition, there was one person in this stream center who has not played the lottery ever until tonight.
Our
and it
guest
was
from
like an hour and a half ago.
Our guest from Tallahassee, where the drawing was taking place.
Wow. Guys, I'm hitting refresh over here. I don't know if I've been that long.
All right. We'll give you another 10 seconds and then we'll unmute your mic.
No, she's still muted. I forgot.
Yeah, no, I did. I muted her.
We need answers now.
Right.
I'm back.
I'm bringing you back.
I'm back. Oh,
Bringing you back online.
how sweet.
Well,
Thoughtful.
it didn't work. But what did work is our poll.
Wait, we forgot one other
Nice.
thing. I saw another tweet from a. There's also the full moon.
Yes.
Add that to the list, Justin.
A
Add
botched
it.
Powerball drawing on the eve of the biggest midterm elections of our lives with a tropical storm barreling down the Sunshine State, and the darn Powerball don't work tonight. There's a cold
Could
open
you think
for
of
you.
anything? You probably could actually. That's not a good question.
Don't challenge
We're just
me.
not.
But it's of course there's a full moon. Of course there's a full
blood
moon.
moon.
Isn't
a blood
it?
moon,
And it's going to be like the big red.
red. Is it a blood moon?
Yeah, 6 a.m.
Do we take
tomorrow.
the live
Yes.
stream outside?
Yes. We might still be here at 6 a.m. and they're not going to have
Well,
us.
good thing I have access to a lot of feeds.
Look at that.
But I don't see the moon from this shot.
I think
This
it's
is live from Tampa.
What about that right there? You don't see the big red. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's
you can't control the camera there, do you?
No.
no. I can't control the camera, but I can control our feeds. And this is one of the feeds.
Our beautiful Riverwalk shot, Curtis Dixon
Live
Park.
from
I bet there's
Tampa.
so many people out there who are hitting refresh right now. Could you imagine banging on the gas station doors?
And there's that beautiful river. I want to take my new yacht down when I win, but now I gotta
Oh
wait.
gosh. I could fly my plane right over here, land it, maybe on the top of that building in my helicopter.
Man.
My helicopter.
Oh, wow.
The poll results. 20,000 votes. We asked just simply 3 words. Are you frustrated? And 70% say yes. 30% said Hakuna Matata. So they said no. So that just speaks to a majority of people out there thinking that this is enough to cause them frustration. I like how some people, like Tiffany here, are saying hashtag Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. I'm not going to start singing this game late, but I'll stop.
And let's.
It's the bad luck now.
So some people are saying that that they're claiming that there are various updates coming in. Let's all 3 of us. Let's just check again.
Let's do it.
Let's do a mass sweep.
Yeah.
Because we just now. Welcome to November 8th. Welcome to Election Day.
Wow.
The time is now midnight on the East Coast. And we have the 3 of us, we have a massive day ahead of us as far as Election Day. Every reporter, every producer, everybody in the news industry, they're solely focused on providing you with coverage of one of the most important days in the year, and that being Election Day. Mm-hmm. And so we have a lot to get to here at WFLA, but I'd like to stay on perhaps just slightly longer. People are claiming that this might get resolved quickly, and look, that's probably just wishful thinking, but I'll tell you what, I can't animate these tweets, but there's some really
There's some really good ones out there.
Angry people.
Y'all are funny.
There's
but, there are angry
there's
people.
angry, there's funny, there's angry funny, and
Wow.
We still gotta get hold we gotta get hold the Powerball
Wait a
accountable.
minute.
What?
we stand by.
JB put us on standby.
Well,
He
a
didn't
member
mute us,
of our
though.
team, a member of our team has got my attention. So
All right.
I'm just clarifying something. Nah, no. So, man, oh man, oh man. We're continuing to look.
I'm still hitting refresh over here, just like everyone else. I'm sure
We're
who's watching.
silent because we're
there's
looking.
2 tabs. I'm sure these people are between. It's either their phone has the live stream and they're hitting refresh, or vice versa. Wow.
So I have been provided with the official YouTube page, which you would think has more like YouTube subscribers, and you think it would. No, it's.
That's
like,
what I was looking at. That's why I
it's,
was like suspicious about it.
Right, because you don't know if it's a copycat account where
Right.
somebody just takes all of them and posts all of them.
Right.
But I have it verified from one of our team members here that this is the official
Okay.
Powerball YouTube page with roughly 60,000 subscribers, and yeah, all of these are posted, all of the drawings, and not one for tonight. Man, I'll tell you what. If you are still with us, you're a trooper.
You are.
Really want numbers. We're gonna stay here with you just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Before I'm gonna have to call it for Libby Dean, Justin Checker, and myself because they.
It is election day. We got a long night ahead tomorrow.
We do.
Shoot, y'all, but I need these answers. I don't care if I spent $10 or $100. We really need to figure it out.
Little Southern sass just came out in her voice. Just
Oh
there.
gosh, wow.
Yep.
We did admit that I was from Houston earlier in the stream.
But you're not
so.
an Astros fan? Thank goodness. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm a
I
baseball fan.
Aren't you a Sooner?
Yes,
I'm
You're
gonna
a
bite my
Sooner.
tongue.
Boomer Sooner over here. I wonder if Oklahoma's lottery results were secure over there
Watch it be California.
with their tweets.
So this is interesting, and I wonder if this is true or not. Jody is claiming that the Powerball website has the results page running, but that the rest of the website is down. And I find that
Okay.
to be interesting.
I
think because
Jody, I was just staying on the refresh page.
Because, okay, so if you go to powerball.net,
Okay.
now some of I think mine are working.
Mine's working.
Yeah. So I'll keep an eye on that though, Jody. I appreciate you bringing it to my attention.
So I know you're checking stuff, but what comes next? If like when these will be drawn next, do we have answers? It has to be drawn today. Like now, like they couldn't wait till
I mean,
the
it's
next.
going to be the
How does
statement
this
read that
work?
they're going to draw. I mean, look,
Lottery first timer over here. Remember?
yeah, and winning numbers will be posted as soon as they are available.
Okay, so
You say you pull up the YouTube page as well, JB?
I did pull up the YouTube page. I
Okay.
did. Yeah.
Wow.
Results pending.
Where's the Jeopardy music when you need it?
dun, dun, dun. That was not a good imitation.
Have you seen Jeopardy?
Yes. Oh, come on, JB.
I mean, you never bought a lotto ticket before
Oh,
today.
okay.
I'm
I actually was watching.
I'm just checking.
Zing.
You ready for this?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got to do it again.
Oh no.
She was a little confused
Oh.
as to what the Millennium Falcon was, and so that was a where
May the force be with her always.
so
In election day,
let me-
lotto.
thank goodness you know
drawing.
politics because otherwise
I wouldn't know much. I'm just kidding.
You didn't know the Millennium Falcon?
You know what no one knows is these Powerball numbers. Do I
that's
get like
true.
a
I do have that. Hold on. There
Yay.
you go. That's
Wow.
asking you shall
one
receive.
win over here.
All right, I'm calling it in 10 minutes. We're going to do another
Okay.
10 minutes on this live stream, and we are hoping to have numbers. Slider cam. Live from the Stream Center. That's Libby Dean.
Hello.
That's Justin Checker. I'm JB Biunno. You can give us a follow on our respective social media accounts if you have found any of this meaningless, useless banter somewhat comforting in this moment of lottery crisis, because this is not the live. I was supposed to be home by now. All of us were.
Same. Getting
supposed
our
to be home by
beauty
now.
sleep before the big day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now the big day has like 10 news stories, not just.
I can't believe our bosses aren't lighting up our phone saying, go home.
Right?
Get out of here. But
They want the answers too. They probably bought a lotto ticket. How about that?
That's right. That's probably why our bosses haven't, right here. It's because of this. We are hoping.
Don't show them.
We are holding the Powerball accountable. I'm going to make that trend. It's the last thing that I
on your
do.
side.
You're going to get a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hold the Powerball accountable.
Hold the Powerball accountable. But look, here's the deal, okay? I'm going to be honest.
Yep.
I gave a big spiel earlier, big speech about how the whatever state it was that didn't meet the security protocols, like it doesn't matter. I still want to know what state it was.
Oh, we
Oh, of
want to know
course.
real bad. We want to know.
I want to know.
We'll figure it out.
It really-
they have to tell us.
It will come out.
Yeah, like they have to
Eventually.
tell
it
us, right?
makes zero difference in the end. Nothing changes. There's just a delay in the reporting of the numbers. But I still want to know which state it was.
We want to know.
I'm just. It's part of our DNA as reporters to be curious. And I don't even think that's just reporters. It's just people out there.
I mean,
that are
these
just
people
curious.
spent all this money. It's like, of course they're curious. How could they not be?
Not only, and it's funny you bring up, because we're talking about money here, right? It's not just the 1.9 billion, because you still have a massive opportunity to win a whole lot of money if you hit on partial numbers. You hit 4 numbers. I mean, you're still making. You're still taking home a really good chunk of change.
We talked about the guy won the $1 million over the weekend for hitting the 5, except for the Powerball. So
I mean, that close.
yeah,
That close. So look, it's not just one winner potentially that's not getting an answer tonight. It's potentially a whole lot more. And so, look, there are more important things in life. This is the part where I make the speech about how there are bigger problems in the world, and there are much bigger problems currently in this country than the Powerball not working. But right now, I think
All eyes
people
on
want
the
Powerball
Powerball.
numbers. They do. because all eyes are on Tallahassee and all eyes are on whichever of these 48 states or territories that didn't have a state lottery comply with the necessary security protocols for this to happen at 10:59 Eastern time.
Wait, am I seeing? No, this must have been the statement.
King Block Runner, hashtag AJB. Let's just go
good question.
rapid fire through as many of these as possible. Twitter and YouTube Live. You can use any of these. Are they still going to have a video of the drawing? Yeah, you have to. As I understand it, there has to be a video for transparency.
You got to see the numbers pop up
because you're not going to believe it unless you see the randomized selection of numbers.
They had the woman who I'm blanking on her name, but she obviously put out the statement, and it was videoed. So that's not the issue.
Good question.
I find this to be interesting too. I got to call. Look, because Aaron, you're right. You guys are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, and I'm going to bring up this comment because this is very interesting to me, okay? Aaron, hey, JB. It's crazy how they still haven't published the numbers yet, but they're making a nice little check from the Google AdSense on their website. It's kind of interesting that you go to Powerball.com and there's an ad. But you know what, though? That doesn't surprise me all that much, Aaron, because ads are everywhere these days.
Yeah.
And if that can go to the operating expenses for, the state lottery and for the Powerball, overall, it would be silly if they didn't have an ad there at the same time. You could make that argument.
The bad press that they would get from this, and they will get from this, and how it will tarnish some of their credibility.
No, people are still going to play.
No, people are still going to play it. No, there's no doubt in my mind. But I'm just saying, having an ad, and that's the reason. I don't know.
I like this comment.
Oh gosh, I'm excited.
Now.
Oh gosh.
You didn't know what the Millennium Falcon was. Oh. Have you guys seen the movie Bruce Almighty?
Yes.
Yes.
P Breezy says hashtag KJB. It's a Bruce Almighty moment. And if anybody doesn't get this reference, it's a great moment in the movie where Jim Carrey is. Let me give the synopsis of the movie really quickly. 30 seconds. Jim Carrey is given the role and the responsibility to be God. For a short time, while God goes on vacation.
Played by Morgan Freeman.
The joke goes, played by Morgan Freeman, Jim Carrey. Great, this is a great movie, and it's also near and dear to my heart.
He's a meteorologist.
He's a newscaster. He's a newscaster.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Live report at Niagara Falls.
Yes, I remember.
Great movie, and Steve Carell plays the anchorman who has that fit of just can't get his words out on the anchor desk. It's great, and Jim Carrey at one point in the movie gets so frustrated by all of the prayers that are coming in, because it's God's responsibility in the movie to, of course, answer people's prayers. He just says, you know what? Just yes to every prayer. Every prayer that comes in is going to say yes. And then later on it's like 10 minutes later in the movie, they're talking about how the world is basically falling apart because everybody is getting their prayers answered, including the fact that there was a record, I don't remember how many it was, but like thousands, if not millions of people had won the lottery. So anyway, it's a great reference by P. Breezy. And also I had to spotlight it because it's just a great movie. And if you haven't seen it, Libby, you should go watch it.
I've seen it.
You have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's seen that one. We're good.
I had seen Star Wars too. I just
No, you didn't.
I didn't pay attention. It was one of those ones where you walk in and out. It was on,
okay.
And my dad was watching it, and I was like, oh, this is fun. I gotta go. So maybe I need to give it a second chance.
After this stream is over, I'm asking you 3 very basic Star Wars questions, and if you look, we're gonna see.
All right, guys.
Brody says, hashtag KGB, this show's dedication from all of you with election coverage coming soon. And now this tropical storm coming to this show's dedication as a journalist, putting the people first. Well, look, we have tried to do our very best to provide you with answers tonight. Mm-hmm. And the answers are a bit up in the air. I have seen it said a million times over that Powerball dropped the ball. And so it certainly is frustrating for people across the country. But look, you have to trust the lottery officials that a drawing is going to happen when they can, at the earliest possible moment. I mean, until they give us reason otherwise to doubt them, we are just going to go based on the assumption that, look, that something happened tonight that was unfortunate and that that didn't lead to, of course, the 6 numbers being produced. And so we're just hopeful that, of course, that the lottery numbers come out and it will, at one point in time, join the countless other lottery drawings that have occurred.
Just for the next big one, you think?
Well, can you imagine? No, so let me ask you this. We'll ask this final question. And I will ask this, and we're going to do an emoji poll. So for our commenters who have never done an emoji poll, you just respond with one of the emojis. So I'm going to get either a thumbs up or a thumbs down in our YouTube live comment section. Thumbs up emoji or thumbs down emoji. When we actually do get this drawing, will there be an actual winner of the Powerball jackpot?
I'm gonna say,
are we feeling like we're gonna get to this point? We're gonna get to the top of Everest, and there is gonna be a winner, and there is gonna be gold at the end of the rainbow, or are we gonna do this crazy thing all over again on Wednesday night? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up if you think that we're gonna get a winner with this next delayed drawing, this Monday drawing that is occurring after a delay, or thumbs down if you think we're back to the circus on Wednesday.
Well, we can go around the table. How are we gonna do it?
Well, yeah, I'm asking our
We're
commenters.
gonna go around the
but-
Facebook
Do the
Live.
commenters first.
I'm always thumbs up. I'm always thumbs up.
Oh, really?
Always. Yeah, I'm optimist. I'm an optimist. I'm an
Oh,
optimist.
glass half full guy over here.
Annoyingly so. Am I an optimist? So I'm just gonna throw a thumbs up. What about you?
I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, you don't think we're gonna get it?
Not after
I
this.
just- I
this
So
mean-
is
business.
there gonna be even more fervor and uproar?
It's gonna be over $2 billion by the next one.
Man.
I thought that gas station line was long today.
Yeah.
The pressure, if it gets to $2 billion.
Can you imagine?
I don't want to walk up to the machine. I don't.
You're gonna.
I
Did you
can't.
hear the story about her?
Were you here for
She
that?
she got up to the. So there's the machine where you can buy your lottery ticket, and she got so overwhelmed because there were so many people in the gas station. She didn't know what
Behind
to-
me, in
she
line.
She'd never bought a lottery ticket, so she got overwhelmed, and she was like, "I'm going across the street."
I literally got back in my car and was hoping that there would be a person, not a machine, and they would give me, like, tell me what to do. Yeah, the machine was just a lot. With the line, it was a lot. First time for everything, right?
Yeah.
You making fun of me over there?
You still gotta watch Star Wars. But
You got to watch Star Wars and know what the Millennium Falcon is. I have no idea. I normally,
Thumbs up
when
or
we
thumbs
do an
down?
emoji poll,
Yeah.
there's normally like a consensus as these, and you guys remember, you see it on this screen here, over here. I'm watching your comments, and I like somebody just put in this emoji, the fingers crossed emoji. I
That's a
like
good
that.
one.
Fingers crossed for all of you, wherever you're watching from, you guys. You might be, you know what's so funny too? I'll make this one last point as we wrap up our live stream, and we'll refresh this here again one more time. We on the WFLA YouTube page, we have a sizable international audience. Can you imagine the folks in other countries that are watching this right now and thinking like, these crazy Americans,
I hope
these
so.
crazy
I hope so.
Americans with their lottery, staying up till 11 o'clock at night, the night before election night,
After
which should be the
midnight.
priority, making sure that everything's good for election night.
hey, while we're on, can we just say if you haven't voted yet, please go tomorrow and exercise your right to vote.
GOTV.
Yes.
Polls open 7 a.m. here in Florida, right, Libby? 7. So
good
here in
work, yeah.
Florida, across the country, there's a lot more pertinent matters that will affect you and your family's future. So this is my plug to please vote if you've not voted already. Democracy in action. Make your voices heard. I'm going to make that PSA while we're here on election.
No, that's
Amazing.
awesome. I appreciate that because, my goodness, I'll be there tomorrow morning voting. I did not early vote. I'm going to be voting tomorrow morning. So, and I encourage everyone else to do the same, just like Justin just said.
You're going to be in
Great
line
sentiment.
refreshing the Powerball numbers while you're
Right.
waiting to vote.
And
the,
I mentioned
anticipation
really
of it
hope.
all tomorrow, it's going to be like,
And if you're up early enough, the best time to see the blood moon is 6 a.m. I did read
Okay.
that.
thank you,
So
Justin. I will
can-
be
can
asleep.
wait. Well, we're all going to be asleep at this rate. But if you're getting up, see the blood moon, then you go vote. And
How soon after we end this live stream do the numbers get posted?
Like, right when I get to my car.
45 seconds
think?
after we hit end stream?
Once I leave the room, actually.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the moment that Libby leaves.
The bad luck charm
The
over here.
first-time lottery player over here.
Wow, guys.
Let me explain where this goes from here. We've got our award-winning WFLA team. We are staffed and ready to go. I mean, staffed for election coverage, but we're also, of course, producing content around the clock. The moment that numbers are posted in an official capacity and a drawing is conducted, you will know about it right here on WFLA.com, the WFLA app. The link in the description on this video might take you over there. That's our website and our hub for all things Florida news. And really, I mean, my goodness, with the drawing not happening out of Tallahassee, we've got massive stories going on in Florida. And I just want to repeat this one more time. It is election day tomorrow. We have a subtropical storm by the...
It's today.
Oh, my God.
20 minutes ago, it's began.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
It's late, buddy. It's okay.
Plugging back in. Today is election day. Happy election day to everybody. So it's election day, subtropical storm Nicole, and we're going to get lottery numbers, I'm sure, the moment that we end this stream. But you can go to WFLA.com for the very latest. You can follow all of us here, plugs all around. I'm at WFLAJB on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. What's the other ones? So many these days.
There's so
it.
many.
That's it, right?
Those are the important
Big ones.
Justin,
yeah.
people have been tweeting at you. How
Yeah,
do they follow you?
WFLA Justin on Twitter or Jay Shecker on Instagram. And you've been hitting me up my DMs and sharing your frustrations with tonight. So
Yeah, y'all are frustrated just like me. So my Twitter is like there's WFLA Libby.
So is this going to make you more inclined to play more often, Libby, or you're not going to play now?
Well,
because
considering you broke it, are you going to break it again?
Guys,
on
it
Wednesday?
really depends. We're going to have to see the numbers and then I will get back to y'all.
Man,
if she matches like one or two, then she's going to dive back in.
I want to, one more time, let everybody know the official statement. Tonight's Powerball drawing has been delayed due to a participating lottery needing extra time to complete the required security protocols. Powerball has strict security requirements that must be met by all 48 lotteries before a drawing can occur. When the required security protocols are complete, the drawing will be performed under the supervision of lottery security officials and independent auditors. Winning numbers will be posted as soon as they are available. Thank you for your patience. That does it for us. Justin's yawning. Yawns all around. We're all going to yawn out of here.
That was more like a collective sigh.
We pick it up
We
to...
will see them soon.
We'll see you when election day continues, when we get back here in the morning.
Thank you for joining us in the WFLA Now Stream Center. Give us all a follow, of course, on social media, but really go out there tomorrow and vote. And tomorrow we morph this area into your local election headquarters to bring you Florida election results. But before that, we become your hurricane headquarters for tracking the tropics, I believe at either 1 or 2 o'clock, time to be determined and finalized as we continue to monitor developments with subtropical storm Nicole. For Justin, Libby, I'm JB.
One
Thanks
last
so much for
refresh.
joining us. Again, the very latest on this story, it's on WFLA.com. And one final time, a good luck to each and every one of you. We're hoping that in the bottom left-hand portion of your screen that we get 6 numbers. And I hope that somebody, one of you watching wherever you are watching from, holding your ticket right now in the palm of your hand, hits all 6.
Hold the Powerball accountable.
Folks, thanks so much for joining us. The very latest on WFLA.com, the WFLA app.